Hello, and welcome back, once again, to Doomed, not-so-solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling. We're jumping right back in with part 2, unofficially, of a scenario that we're going to be looking at in just a moment, but I am joined today, as I often am, by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello to you, the Crosshair. How are we feeling? We're returning to a scenario that we did last week.
It's weird.
I agree.
Like, being away from the game for a week and then coming to a cluster chicken.
Cluster chicken, yep, exactly.
Fluster clock. a fluster clock.
Yep.
But yeah, it's going to be an interesting one, I think.
I think so too. I was just thinking about how we'll do a quick recap of where we are, the story so far, and what Jenny and Dexter are going to be looking at today. But suffice it to say that last week we started scenario 6A, which was called City of the Elder Thing. I'm just going to look at it because I can actually look at it here. Scenario 6A, City of the Elder Things. This is part A of a two-part scenario. We got halfway through it. So this is part A, part 1, and today is part A, part 2. It's just ridiculous. Reading, I wish I had
It's a long play.
It's a long thing, and I was thinking specifically, Crosshair, about how, I'm not going to sit here and be like, nah, I think it's unfair, blah, blah, blah. But long scenarios definitely, not biased, but they definitely favor, people who have constructed their deck to, have a bunch of cards that they play out that give them bonuses over the course of the game, as opposed to someone who plays a lot of events or just kind of throws skills into skill checks, right? Because there's only so many of those.
Yeah, I can imagine that the deck that I had last time, who was it? The other lady.
The other lady, Carolyn.
Yeah, Carolyn, because Carolyn's whole shtick was to rotate her deck.
Yeah. Burn through it, that's right.
Yeah, that would have been really great here, because...
It's true. I think so, yeah, to get things back, it's true. But, it is what it is, and this is where we're at. Let's jump right in here. Oh, I actually... Did I create... Yeah, oh, we did it. Don't worry, everyone. Mission accomplished. I've used OBS before. We're fine.
We can also say hello.
Oh, yes, of course. We're joined today by many people here in the chat. Hello and welcome to Doomed. I'm joined as well by the Crosshair, who will once again say...
Hello.
Hello. Excellent. Impenetrable darkness. How fitting. Weirdness. We are about to venture into the caves beneath Antarctica, where it is dark, cold, except that one very large room where it is bright. Not claustrophobic. The campaign so far has seen Dexter and Jenny journeying to Antarctica to try to either destroy or somehow stop this race of the species of elder things, these aliens, from getting out into the world at large. They accompanied a German research team and military team, and they have now, come into conflict with that team. Surprise, surprise. Doom can kiss my shorts. Reading, can you take all the bad heat for us today? If we had the best luck and you took all the bad luck, I'd be thrilled. I would even consider somehow repaying you with good luck if I could do that. I don't think I can.
Yeah, just be our lightning rod of crap.
Exactly. Yes, Crosshair, exactly. Reading, you're our lightning rod of crap today, okay? So just take it. Thank you. But yes, so more... Oh, no. Oh, geez. Can you, draw marbles out of a bag or something? It doesn't matter. So, we are, right, as I mentioned, halfway through the scenario. Dexter and Jenny found themselves on a crashed train-like thing. They ventured into the caverns beneath Antarctica with a changeling, who is wearing the skin of a scientist. It's Atu bin Sotot, who took Dexter and Jenny to visit the king of his people, the Shoggoths/changelings. However, upon arriving, before they could even have an audience with said king/monster thing, it was immediately devoured by a Stygian force that was far greater than anything they'd seen before. It used to be made of flame, because it was devouring flaming things. Now it's made of pure darkness and evil. Actually, I quite like this. It's called the Regivore, because it ate a king. It's pretty good. Pretty good. So now Dexter and Jenny, just a quick recap. I'm not going to read the whole thing here. Yeah, I will. Agenda 2A. Exiled from court. Behind you, the colossal inky nightmare silently screams into your mind. You feel the now familiar instinct to run to it, to hurl yourself into its embrace. It does not venture into the cold tunnels beyond the court, but you are not free of it. Yet. Act 2A. I lack the subtlety to display it in your terms, says Atu as you leave, but I assure you that I am quite distraught over this loss. We must reach the sunless sea, further to the northwest. From there, we can climb the cliffs to the city of the stagnant ones. It has a reaction ability that we had in the first part of the scenario as well. After you remove the last clue from a location, investigators spend 2 clues, as a group, to draw the top palimpsest card and flip it. And our objective is to, at the end of the round, we have to be at the sunless shore. Which, if we take a quick look at our map, we're starting down here at what is not called the crash site. It's what's called the Fallen Court. And we're trying to get to, the top left corner. The sunless sea. The palimpsests, as we discovered, are bits of like wall art or decoration left by the... they're not called the flexible ones. They're called the changing ones, I think. The changelings / shoggoths or whatever.
With something.
Yeah, something like that. And we've been, discovering more about their history. We've discovered a fair amount already. 3 pieces of their history. Oh, it's okay, Thanatoasted. Don't worry. Excellent use of that emote, though. No one's hurling nobody off a cliff. Don't worry about it. Yet. Anyway. Yet.
I've done it before with Carolyn.
It's true. We loved it. That was so... Oh, man. I have fond memories of that campaign. Horrible, eat my mind up at night, but very fond memories.
Oh, if you allow a spoiler, you'll love the next one even more when we play the next one together, because I have a new investigator that everyone wants to come back.
Everybody wants to see an investigator come back.
Yeah,
okay.
The cultist killing insane old man named Leo.
Ah, yes. All right, well, I'm going to play someone who gets clues, and we'll be a great team.
Well, to be fair, Leo, in his older days, has less guns.
Oh, less... Okay, he's still a killer, though.
Yeah. 100% psycho.
Okay, interesting. I would be curious to know how he's doing it. Hopefully with, just rope and wires. Horrible. I think, we're not quite ready to begin because I think we just have to get a sense of our board state. You'll notice, if you're familiar with the game... Sorry, I just want to get... There we go, camera 3. If you're familiar with the game already, you'll notice I already have some stuff in play. I already have some damage and some horror. This is because we've already played half the first part of this part A. So we're starting with some damage, some horror. Some cards have been played, some cards have been used, some cards are yet to be drawn. Yeah, so that's where we're at. And Crosshare is same sort of thing over here. Lots of resources, lots of sick
One less
relics.
cheat death.
One fewer ability to cheat death.
Yeah, if I knew this scenario was gonna be like this, I would have spent my experience to get another one, but...
But we cannot know, right? This is the thing.
Oh yeah, and I did that also. Cool. Cool.
So the Stygian Regifor, I'm just going to kind of start going through what we've got here. The Stygian Regifor,
Yeah.
it mentions this abomination can't leave or isn't leaving the space. It's massive, it's immune to damage, and it rivals all enemies. So it does attack other enemies at its location. It's currently exhausted. It's so tired from eating the king. Forced after the hunter enemies move step, so after hunter enemies move, but before they attack, each unengaged enemy that hasn't moved this turn moves one location towards this enemy, so it attracts things to it. When it damages another enemy, it fully consumes it, and it gets additional horror damage that it can do. To the west, a collapsed ruin where German soldats are trying to dig it out, but perhaps are about to try to rush this monster. We'll see. To the north, the honeycombed tunnels, a naturally formed maze, in which one of these aliens, one of these, I can't remember the word they keep using here, one of these stagnant ones resides. This is the Star Chamber Wrangler, a hunter, which rivals the Shoggoths, because they're rivals. And, yeah, it has a forced effect, but, we'll see that when it comes into play.
And a lovely quote.
Thereafter, the sculptures shewed a period in which the Shoggoths were tamed and broken by armed old ones as the wild horses of the American West were tamed by cowboys. I mean, it's a fine analogy. Oh boy. As always, of course, let me know if the music is too loud, too quiet, anything like that. I think we're ready to get started. Normally I'd say, let's draw our opening hand, let's get doomed, but we already have our hand. So
We're gonna get doomed.
We're gonna get doomed. Let's get doomed. Crosshair, what the heck are we doing? We discussed this briefly. Do you want Jenny to start?
Yeah, I think I'll start.
Yay!
Get us going. So, first off, the red clock ticks away, which means it has 3, which means I have 1 extra action this turn.
Excellent.
Then as my round starts, I take the 2 resources from borrowed time, which means I have 2 more extra actions.
Mm-hmm.
And then the black fan, because I have 15 plus resources, gives me an additional action. So I only have 7 actions this turn.
Okay. Oh, okay. Not so bad.
Yeah, so yeah, barely tolerable.
That's a lot of actions.
Right. I have a feeling... I do have a feeling that we're gonna have some company soon.
Massive black writhing creature is sort of pulsing gently here at the Fallen Court, having just devoured the king of the Shoggoths.
Oh. This is an easy mark.
Good to take. Hello
Yes.
to you, Weirdness, as well. Sorry, I feel like we didn't get a specific greeting from the Crosshair, but we've got the Crosshair.
Hello.
Please.
So yeah, this is an easy mark.
Okay. I mean, I think you're probably fleecing the accursed follower who's here, stealing out of their pockets while they focus on some sort of horrible thing.
Yeah, just saying hi again to her, maybe possibly long lost sister.
Just saying hi. Hello.
That's gone. 6 left. I'm going to spend 1 action to take a resource, which means that Black Fan goes to 20, which means I also get +1 to each of my skills.
I feel like the fan is sort of like collecting this energy around it. The more sort of wealth and, connections you have, the more it provides to you as well.
Yeah, it gives a certain aura of wealth once you're wealthy.
Right. It's a confidence booster, really.
Yeah. You really need the funds to fan it. Yeah. Well, anyway. As my third action, or third extra action, I'm going to
The aura of
Hop
entitlement.
on.
Oh, hello. God, Dexter, you got
Yeah,
nothing.
reading is right.
Exactly.
I'm gonna hop on down to the honeycomb catacombs and... well, there's a Star Chamber Wrangler there. Other thing. So, before I take it to my threat area, I think I'll just try to avoid it. As my fourth action.
This is, of course, a five-eyed winged creature, a member of the Elder Things species, also known as the... I keep forgetting the word. Stagnant ones. Because they don't change, right? They can't change.
And that is boring.
Jenny's going to try to lose them in the tunnels, I imagine.
Yeah, just gonna run by... because she's on some kind of drug at the moment.
The drug is money.
4 on 3. Yep. Thank you.
I mean... Alright.
You love to see it, but you hate to see it.
I love to see it when you're helping. Which I think is all the time. So thank you.
Yeah.
Weirdness is, of course, correct. Hopefully, Crosshair might just punch another Elder Thing to death. Who knows? Who knows?
That comes later.
Oh, okay.
When the Stygian Ignivore flips and it becomes alive and we have to kill it to end the
that
campaign.
would do it, eh? That would do it. Sigh.
Okay, I have 3 actions left and we need to clear
Oh.
four clues from this place.
Hello to you, Roger Twy. Welcome to Doomed. I'm joined today by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Sorry to hear it was a rough morning. I'm hoping that our journey through the doomed hellscape of the tunnels beneath Antarctica can really do a number for you. Please, Crosshair, sorry, yes.
Sorry to hear that.
Ooh, damn. Is everyone okay? Roger Twy? But yeah, we're here in Antarctica, so let me show you some penguins. Penguins. That'll do it, right? I think that'll help. There you go. They look a little spooky.
So, I basically have 2 options here. Either I help clear it now,
Uh-huh.
or because I have a full turn still left, I could also just back it up on the clock.
Yeah, I mean, I can theoretically get all 4 of those obstacles, right? At some point.
Yeah, but do you want to?
Uh,
Because
yeah.
I'm just thinking that next turn, if I have 7 actions again, then we can clear it and move out if we need to, instead of trying to do it now and then next turn something bad happens.
That's true. I could at least start the process and then maybe, I don't know, draw a card or something. I'm sitting here out with 1 card or whatever.
Yeah, I'll take the Wrangler anyway.
Yeah, okay. No, that sounds like a plan. Hello to Audio Gunner as well. Welcome to Doomed. I'll definitely say that to Kurt Russell. And so will the Crosshair.
Hello.
Working on my segues. Damn, Roger Twy. Wild.
Do I
Yeah.
want to draw a card and take 6 actions next turn, or not draw a card and take 7 actions?
The problems that only the wealthy have.
Actually, I think this is a good time for a little friend to come along.
That's potentially very useful.
Yeah,
Very useful.
Does mean that the fan isn't active, but
Still good. You'll have it back next turn. I think, right?
oh yeah, because I get 2 resources. Yeah, cool. So 2 actions on the Borrowed time then.
Honestly, Roger Twy, this professional criminal has been a real lifesaver. Dexter's not one to judge. He's also part sort of... I mean, look at the mustache. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about him.
And he keeps some interesting company, to say the least.
Well, he keeps Jenny's company, and Jenny keeps some very interesting company. It's true. Very good point.
But yeah, that's my seven actions to start.
Excellent. Well, mine's going to be a lot less exciting. Dexter's going to draw a card and hope for something, useful. Could be very good. And then I'm going to move in, and Dexter's going to race down the hall past this, this beast, and try to find Jenny in the tunnels. There's obstacles. Well, the obstacles are simply just, trying to find their way out of the maze. I'm going to try to save us at least a bit of time, Crosshair, and we'll see if Dexter can maybe divine his way through at least some of the paths. So I'm going to use divination here, which allows me to investigate with willpower. So 7 to 1. And then I can spend some charges to get 2 of the obstacles off, which feels helpful, I think.
Sounds good to me.
7 to 1. Oh god, I don't remember what these do. The cultist is -4. I mean, it's fine, but oh my god. Okay. So I'll spend 2 charges and remove 2 obstacles as Dexter's able to say, it's got to be that way. As he points off into the distance, you can sort of feel a pulling towards the sunless sea.
As Jenny keeps an eye on this shoggoth.
Yep. Okay, so, Hunter's first, and then the Regivore pulls everything that isn't a hunter towards it. So we'll figure that out, I suppose.
Soldats.
Okay.
Hunts the enemy. Then if...
Hauptmann, yeah.
Yeah, these 2 hunt also. Well, they can be in the same place, I guess.
Yeah, I don't see why not. And then these Shoggoths are also hunters. They're going to move down because they're still closing the distance to us by moving down.
And this one doesn't move because it's not ready, I guess.
Correct, yeah.
And then the penguins.
Penguins! So, unfortunately, these, innocent creatures, these penguins, are being drawn by the siren song of the Stygian creature, which is pretty horrible, frankly. It does draw them closer. No. What is it?
The forced action on the penguins.
Mm-hmm.
You're not gonna get some encounter cards.
Yeah, it just is what it there's I say we just rush it as fast as we can.
Unless we evade the penguins, then they can't move.
Penguins. It's true.
That's one way.
Yep, it's true.
But yeah.
First Batman Returns, the movie, and now this? I know, reading. It's wild. You can't get away.
That was actually really good. Because the soldiers will fight the patrolling Shoggoth next turn.
That's the hope, is that they will, go and fight each other, is the hope.
Yeah, they'll move. Yeah, cool. Well,
so that's the enemy phase. No one's fighting anyone else yet. The soldats, of course, are trying. I think they're trying to shoot at it.
Oh yeah, it doesn't have health.
Yeah, it's too big, too scary, too horrible. Nothing to be done. We'll move to upkeep, where we ready everything, including the Regivore, which of course is now this silently screaming beast is facing down a little platoon of German soldats. It's not a platoon; it's a little squad. And the accursed followers.
Yeah, the follower is just never mind me. I'm in the wrong place, wrong time.
See you later. And of course, the Wrangler is going to ready as well.
Engages when it ready.
Correct, yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
And I'm gonna just cross my fingers that there's something that I get here that's... Okay. Oh, okay.
I had the same feeling. I have to keep track of my icons, actually.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Um,
I think I planned my deck that I don't have the same icons, but you never know.
you do never know, it's true. The beast has caught up to Jenny and Dexter as they desperately try to find their way through the tunnels up further to the north. As we go to 1 doom out of 10, and we draw some encounter cards. Oh.
I actually threw the Stygian into the trash.
This. Oh, well, that's not good. You should be able to pull him back out. Yeah, perfect. Or you could just leave him in there. I'm not too mad at it. Perfecto.
I think that's cheating, but I'm not sure.
I think that the game says make your own rules. That's what I think it says.
Yep.
I'm gonna draw an encounter card as we wait. Oh no! It's one of these lampreys again. This is 5 mouth tentacles emerge from the 8-foot-long body of this water-dwelling worm. When this enemy takes damage, the investigator it is engaged with takes the same amount of damage. Yep.
So I think we evade it and leave it and...
That is my plan, Hare. That's my plan. I don't know how,
Actually,
but we're gonna try.
I think it's my plan, but...
Oh, well, sure. I mean, whatever works, you know.
Kind shrieks, of course.
Shriek!
So, there's a lot of stuff happening in this place, so of course there's shrieks coming from all around. There's 3 on 3. Yeah.
I mean,
For
there it
each
is.
point you fail by, you must take 1 horror or choose and discard 1 card from your hand. If you are at connected location, it's a 4. And of course we are.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, well, exactly, of course.
4 on 3. Okay, cool.
Good? Not good. Never good.
Yeah.
I should have known.
That's a... Wait. Is it 4?
Whoosh, blur.
It's -3, so... 1. So I failed by 1?
Wait, what?
No, 1. 1 against 4, right?
Mhm.
So I failed by 3.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Well, not ideal.
Well, 2 horror at least. And
Excuse me.
screw it. Lockpicks can go away.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, fine. And you can go away. Damn it. Should I start us off?
This is a good question. I would love for you to just, use Cat Burglar and get us out of here. If I have cleared the tunnels and revealed something that we can go to, but...
It's a disengage, yeah. I can handle your problem there.
Right. I'm just thinking if you go first, then if you leave them behind, they're gonna engage me, right?
No.
Like, which is, yeah.
I can evade them both,
Oh, okay.
I think.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Well, I don't really have much of a plan other than trying to get away from this thing and get us out of here. So, if you'd like to, feel free.
3 charges from the red clock as it stops for a
that's
moment.
Right, of course.
Blackjack.
Oh, sorry.
4, 4, 5. Thank you. 2 charges from borrowed time. which
I'll
means...
just take those actions. Thank you.
And 1 action from the Black Fan.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Actually, the Black Fan.
Seems like a good amount.
Yeah, 6. So let's kick it off with a good old-fashioned evade on the Wrangler.
It's good old-fashioned.
5-3.
Yep. Perfection. Thank you.
Second action, I'll engage your Wormyworm.
Who I assume Jenny just waves, her fan at the lamprey, and it kind of like peels over, tries to bite her.
Or grabs the tail and starts spinning it around.
It's an 8-foot-long muscle. Just woo, woo, woo. I love it.
Yep.
Yeet. Yeah, down the hall.
That's a 5-on-4 evade, but should be doable.
I could help if you would like to make it slightly. I could try to help.
If it doesn't cost you too much.
It doesn't cost me much. I probably won't play that because it deals a horror, and I just don't have the sanity left, man.
Oh yeah. True.
It's
so
+1 for you there.
6-on-4. No whammies. That's a whammy.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's a whammy. Too bad.
I could take the damage, but I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
I could also hit it.
You're gonna need bigger reality.
Nah, 5-on-4. It's the same as trying to hit it. Like,
Yeah, I suppose,
I'm
eh?
+1 on it.
That's true.
Oop.
I never like seeing that.
I guess the skill test fails.
I think so. I don't. Well, no. Yeah, because I think the nearest hunter is the Shoggoth. Unless it's the Soldats or something. I don't know. I'm not sure this is any better, frankly. So
actually, if it's the Soldat, that means that they're gonna engage the Wrangler or the Lamprey. Oh no, it engages me. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
Yeah. The test
Sorry.
fails. 2 more actions, so 5-on-4.
Oh, yeah. So many.
Nope.
So many.
Can't heat out, so I guess 5-on-4.
Sorry, bud. Ooh. I mean,
And it
that's
fails.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
Did it do? Okay.
Well,
I mean, Dexter sees this. So he's maybe thinking a little selfishly. I can get myself out of here while Jenny takes care of herself. He's also the super ego, the conscious part of him is thinking more he's thinking more, well, if I can find a way forward, then I'll be able to help her when she inevitably gets away from this creature. So Dexter's going to try to get out of the tunnels by clearing these remaining obstacles. And then I'm gonna run. That's the plan.
Yeah, I figured.
yeah. That's I think that's what's gonna happen. Do I want to play haste? Yes, I do. I'm also going to replace blur with haste, just in case. The haste is him, hastily beating a retreat to leave Jenny to her death. Hopefully not, though. I'm going to.
I'm fine.
Oh, you'll be exactly. Well, you'll be with the cat burglar will help you, right? I think.
Yeah, if need be.
If need be. But we're going to investigate here. I am 7-on-1. The cultist is -4, so that's still good. I'm going to spend my last 2 charges off of the divination, and Dexter divines the exit. By removing these obstacles, it reveals the connected locations.
It trackless darkness.
I do not want to go that way if I can help it. We'll see.
It's gonna be an easy one.
Yeah, I bet.
This. Well, that's my location.
What's happening? Oh, it's the vast cavern.
Yeah.
Oh, it also has
It's a run.
2 obstacles, right? Oh, I remember the
it's a
vast
run.
cavern.
Run through.
Test 3. Okay. And then, what's this one? Oh, yes, of course, the Yawning Gulf. This is where it all started, Crosshair. When you leave this location, test will 1. Then, if you fail, test agility 1. If you fail, test combat 1. If you fail, you don't get to move and you take 10 damage.
Yeah, so you
But
die.
I am going to, absolutely, I'm going to move in, which then... Is that my second action? It is. Which reveals the connecting location. Woo. Which is a trapped corridor. Ooh, that's less good. Oh, reading. You silly man. What are you up to? Now the question is, Crosshair, do I want to... If I move, I can trigger haste and move a 3rd time. So I can just kind of start racing away. But I don't think I should do that, because then I'll be in real trouble. Oh, no, maybe not.
They hunt first.
Yeah. I'm just thinking if I want to...
So...
Equipment? Reading.
Rival is Star Chamber, so... There's no Star Chambers. Oh crap. The Shoggoth will hunt also.
Yeah, the plan was to have you out of there.
I did not notice that.
Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure what we can kind of do about it at this time.
Yeah, because you can't take 2 horror anyway.
That's it. I mean, I'm staying out if I can.
Yeah, I can tank some.
Okay.
I'm gonna be in trouble, but...
But, well, you're going to be in trouble, except the cat burglar is excellent at getting you out of trouble. Or out of some trouble, anyway.
Yeah.
Right? I'm going
to... I'll take 3 damage, but...
I'm going to use my last action, and I'm going to try to have Dexter leap the Yawning Gulf and get the hell out of here. Oh, to go to the trapped corridor. I'm going to try, because that at least will reveal another location which we can sort of see if it's worth going to.
Yeah.
So I'm going to try.
Die.
Obviously, through force of will, Dexter is willing to leave behind everything and everyone to try to get himself to safety. So when you leave this location, test will 1. I have 5, so 5 to 1. Okay.
It's a -2.
This is interesting. It's yeah.
Actually, yeah, it'll hunt up.
That's where I'm headed. Which is probably less good. It could hunt up. It could also hunt onto you, which is bad, but that's kind of where it was going anyway.
But if it resolves its hunter keyword, it damages the person, right?
No, it does not.
Okay, because in the enemy phase it would hunt. Because, yeah.
I could also just take the other 2 tests and, hopefully don't die. But I will definitely die if I, Ooh! Oh no, hang on. I just want to see the wording on the card that I'm looking at here. Nope, no, that's very bad.
Thinking if we could somehow purge this.
If you... Reading? If you said you would never die, I would make love to you right now. I promise, I will never die. It's definitely one of my favorite moments. Sorry, Hair, yes.
Yeah, it can't hunt towards you, it can't hunt towards me, because it's gonna hunt anyway in the...
Well, what's the problem with that then?
Because if it resolves its hunter word in the enemy phase, it still attacks me.
Sorry, yeah, let me try to, yeah. So if it were to resolve its hunter keyword now, it would move one location towards only me. In fact, actually, prey only you means that, well, yes, it would still engage you after that if it ended up at your location. Then in the enemy phase, it would damage you, but it wouldn't hunt again because it's already hunted, right? If that makes sense.
Yeah, and in the enemy phase, it'll hunt anyway.
Right.
And damage me.
Right, so that's kind of what I'm thinking, and I'm sorry because that's not very nice, particularly. But I'm kind of.
Fine.
How are you gonna get your comeuppance? Is the real question, Crosshair.
How are you gonna get your comeuppance? You mean?
From you, yeah, that is what I mean. Oh God. Oh no, yes. How are you going to get your revenge? I think is maybe more what I meant.
Oh, it's coming.
Oh, boy. Well, speaking of it's coming, here's... Oh, jeez. Yes?
After the hunter enemy's move step, each unengaged enemy that hasn't moved. Before the enemy engages me, when does that happen? It's not in the move step, is it?
No, I don't think so. Because the hunter enemy's moves... Well, hang on, is it...
Because then the patrolling Shoggoth will move away from this location. So if you don't fail, or rather you fail the test, cool. In the enemy phase, first this one moves here.
Yeah.
But before it engages me, the Ignivor's forced action moves it away from that location.
No, because it says each unengaged enemy that hasn't moved this turn moves one location towards this enemy. Like it's drawing all the other stuff towards it, I think is the sort of idea that I'm getting.
But yeah, cool, okay.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't like it. I'll take it. I'll take that much here.
So, when it resolves the hunter keyword, it does engage me, but it doesn't attack.
Correct, yes. In fact, prey only you, only me, means that it wouldn't engage immediately, but then once that, it's then at your location, so it would then immediately engage you. Yeah, if that makes sense. There is a moment where it arrives at your location, and it doesn't... actually, let's talk about that for a second. There's a moment when it arrives at your location, and it is hunting only me. So, not you. But, then it has a rival at your location.
Yeah, it's unengaged still.
Yeah, exactly. Do you think that's going to work? I think it might.
Yeah. If they engage exhausted enemies, then it works.
That's the question. While an enemy with the rival keyword is at a location with one of its unengaged adversaries, which it is, the rival has aloof. The adversary also has aloof. When enemies resolve attacks during the enemy phase, each rival which is ready and unengaged attacks one of its adversaries, and vice versa. But so the exhausted one can't hit back because you got away from it or whatever. But
yeah, but it has aloof at the moment.
Yeah, it does.
Cool.
Okay. That took a long time to but I think we're good. And Dexter's... Well, I'm about to die, actually, so if you'll excuse me. I have to... I enter the trapped corridor, which this time it spikes. Massive black onyx spears, puncture out of the ceiling. I have to test agility 3 for each point you fail by. Take a damage. But after you enter the slow... Oh, no, that's when. Okay, so I'm going to test first. Well,
you won't die to it anyway.
I think I might, actually. I mean...
It's only one Oh, every point you can buy.
Just don't think.
Yeah.
I have a card that says... Yeah, I think this counts, and we'll talk about it momentarily. I will test this, and I guess, because if not, whatever. Okay, no, we're good. Anyway, we're good. So I'll take 1 damage. As the spear kind of trips him up, and he rolls further into the chamber. But we get to reveal connecting locations. Ka-chow. Yeah. The swept channel. Tendrils of vapor curl from this tunnel, as if pushed ahead of some approaching mass. Oh.
Every time.
Oh, God. After you enter this location, search the encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy, and spawn it at a connecting location. If you searched it, shuffle it. Fine.
Actually, that's fine, because they'll all be drawn to the Stygian Ignivore, which will become monstrous, and we have to fight it anyway. But
well, I mean, but then I'd rather...
Talking.
Yeah, I'd rather die to a boss than,
Yeah.
Basically, right? That is finally the end of my turn. My apologies for it taking long time, but we're good. We're moving on. We're moving forward.
Well, actually,
not dead.
I have usually 7 or something actions, so...
It's true. It's very true. Oh, so hi, Paximo. Welcome to Doomed. You always know it's a good day when I'm like... But I am joined today, which is good, by the Crosshair.
Hello.
Yeah.
I'm just planning to murder Scott later, but...
Yes, I escaped from a horde of enemies that the Crosshair had bravely and selflessly taken upon himself, and then I gave him another enemy to deal with. Because I had to.
Last time I'm gonna help that one.
Mark Ghost, also, thank you for the follow. I think I still have 10-minute follower mode enabled, which I think we're going to leave enabled for now.
Yeah,
but we'll see, right? I thought that was pretty funny, frankly, but annoying.
Yeah, the patrolling Sokoth goes hunting for a star chamber. And
yes.
Actually, it can't hunt down because there's no star chamber down.
Yeah, it hunts towards us or a star chamber thing, so I guess that way.
Yeah, has to go there. Then these guys hunt here.
I really like the idea that these, soldiers are just planning on, I guess they're planning on destroying the Regivore. I think that's the plan.
The patrolling Sokoth doesn't hunt because...
Correct, yeah, it's engaged, quote unquote, with an enemy of its, a rival, so to speak.
Yeah. And that's that, so then we...
Ping wings also move, which we'll just do.
No, that was just the hunting phase.
Right, and then, yes, and then after the, what does it say, right? After hunters move, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Penguins?
Gonna
do that. Is
this the same turn that the patrolling Sokoth moved?
Yes. Yeah, yes, a turn
ends at mythos. Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's not a phase. Yeah, it's a turn. Yeah, no, that's fair.
So.
Penguins! I'm sorry, penguins. You're going to your doom. I'm very sorry about it.
Yeah. Take the long way around.
Yeah. That's fine.
And then Stygian eats a soldat, I guess.
Delicious.
Yeah, it doesn't care about the accursed follower.
I think that counts as an enemy. Right,
But
rivals,
the
enemies.
Follower is aloof.
Well, that's interesting. When a rival
It's aloof, but that's a... Yeah.
That's sort of a keyword that has to do with us, right? Not being able to sort of engage it easily. I think, when it's at a location with its unengaged rival, they become rivals, I guess, right?
Yeah, and it's a massive
Me too, reading. Me too. Yeah. No, I think it's probably eating everything. That's how I feel about it.
Cool.
I mean, Oh, actually, I have a feeling there's going to be a lot of that. Nom 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 nom.
And then the Pentacephalic lamprey, which sounds dirty.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy. What's up?
So it deals 1 horror and 1 damage to the cat burglar. Because screw you.
Yeah.
Not gonna take that.
No.
Oh, there's a Sogoth there. I was gonna go there.
Yeah, it's a bit trackless darkness too. Not ideal. Not ideal, but not well. No, it's not ideal. It's not bad necessarily, but
Oh. Because I really don't want to go to the yawning gulf.
You don't like your luck?
I don't like the possibility of my whole campaign ending on a triple fail.
I mean, that is fair. That would be quite tragic. These enemies are, of course... Oh, actually, this guy attacks. The patrolling Shoggoth attacks, right? As well. Did I hit that? He hits the Star Chamber. Oh, this guy was... Oh, yeah, he was still exhausted. Sorry, I readied him in preparation for upkeep.
Oh yeah, it does deal 2 damage to it. And it's massive, but does it damage me?
It's a good question. Massive is considered engaged with all enemies, but it's also aloof, which means that it is... so we can look it up for sure.
It's not engaged with me, because it's aloof.
True.
Yes.
Yeah, reading, what are the Queen's jubblies evolving into? I have to ask, because it's a horrible thing to say. Yeah, sorry?
Right. I think how it works is that the Stygian Ignivore isn't aloof when it attacks, so it attacks everyone.
Okay.
But the patrolling Shoggoth is aloof, so it only attacks its rival.
I mean, I'm not sure off the top of my head. Do you think we should look into it, or should we just play it as it is now? Because that would make sense to me that it would be fighting the other thing. I can see it working both ways potentially. So.
Because I think that's the idea behind the system, that these big guys are fighting each other, so you have a moment to escape them.
Hopefully escape, yeah.
Because otherwise I'm taking 2 damage and 2 horror.
Well, that's... yeah.
I don't think that's how they mean it.
Well, I mean, either way we may potentially make a mistake, and I think we should play it this way, and then we'll move on from here and see what we get to, right?
Yeah. We probably made mistakes anyway.
Well, I mean, that's the game, right? That's how we're doing it.
Anyway.
I like it reading.
2 damage there. Yeah.
Great. Whoops.
For future reference, how we play things is that if there's a massive aloof, then it only attacks those that it's attacking.
Mm-hmm.
And if the massive one isn't aloof, then it attacks everyone, even the aloof ones.
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes sense.
I think it makes sense in and of itself, yeah. Oh, excellent. I mean, not perfect, but certainly not bad. We gotta do what we gotta do, right?
I mean,
Dexter's made his way to a trapped corridor. Jenny's got all sorts of horrible monsters around her, but she has well, maybe not a plan, but she's got something she can do, right?
She has a friend.
She has a friend, and as we all know, the real horror was the friends we made along the way.
Who didn't die.
Who haven't died, that's correct, yeah. we're into the mythos phase. We go to 2 out of 10 Doom on the 10 Doom agenda, and we draw some encounter cards. This is Surge, of course. This is naturally the immeasurable will of the Nameless Darkness. If the closest elite Stygian enemy in play has Hunter, move it to your location. Otherwise, move 1 location towards it. Ooh. The elite Stygian enemy, of course, is the Regivore, I'm pretty sure, but I'll just check. Elite Stygians, yeah, I'm pretty sure. No, Kung Fu Fenris, not yet, but we're getting there. Hello and welcome to Doomed. I'm joined, as I often am, by the Crosshair.
Hola.
Hola. There it is.
¿Cómo está? Bien?
Muy bien? It doesn't have Hunter, so I need to move 1 location towards it, which I can't do that, so I will move. It also has Surge, so Dexter's going back to the golf, baby. It's not ideal. It's really not ideal, especially considering the trapped corridor, but you gotta do what you gotta do. And it surges into a roving appendage. Oh, look out! Out of the depths. You know, it's probably another one of those horrible little lampreys. Test agility 3. For each point you fail by, you must take a damage or lose an action. This is okay, and hopefully will be okay beyond that.
I'm sure you won't lose 3 actions here.
I won't. I will lose 1, and I think I'm actually going to let that ride. Whoa!
Yeah, that's fair.
Dexter makes it. Cruz Liebre. I like that.
Excellent.
I like that a lot.
I don't want to draw a card.
I think you get 1 chance to not draw a card. Oh, no.
It's the immeasurable will of the blood.
Bleh, bleh, bleh.
So I have to move there.
Yeah, but it can't make attacks of opportunity this round, which means it can't... Well, it can still hit you in the enemy phase, but you can just walk away from it or whatever.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna move away.
Or whatever you want to do with it, right?
It depends if it's lamp right there. But yeah,
Mm-hmm.
cool. I go there. And then it surges into a roving appendage.
Why does that have Surge? Ooh.
Cool.
Oh, okay. No big deal.
So it's actually fine.
Okay. Well, that's good then. So not so worried about claustrophobia here then. I take it.
Nah, Jenny's used to tight spaces.
From all of her thieving over the years.
Yeah, and all the ship adventures.
Oh, God.
I almost said all these shit adventures.
Well, honestly, Crosshair, some of them have been pretty shit adventures.
Same.
Yep. It's back around to us, Jenny and Dexter, now separated by vast distances and horrible monsters. Do you want to take... I know you have more actions and so on, and more perhaps pressing issues to attend to.
I actually only have 4 actions.
Right.
Luck will take. I'll get +2 to first action I do, and... Yes, I do need to leave this place.
Yeah.
These hunters will hunt. And the Shoggoths will hunt. Oh, god damn.
Yeah, it's gonna be a cluster. For sure. The problem is surviving.
Quite.
You do have +1 health, +1 sanity, because that fan. I mean, just as a little buffer, it's nice. Clusterfuddle. Exactly reading.
It's the fluster clock.
Cluck, cluck, cluck.
Fuck off.
I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if you have a specific plan or not. You have a bunch of extra skill value for evading the lamprey. You don't need to move. You can discard the claustrophobia. That thing will attack in the enemy phase. It'll be a huge problem. I suppose that's the issue. You could try to evade the regivore as well, potentially.
Yeah, that's the thing. I could try to evade it 7 to 5.
8, I think. I think the red clock gives you +3. Sorry, I should say +3.
Oh yeah.
So that's
So 8 to 5 to avoid the stitch in Ignivore.
Flustercluddle.
But I would also like to avoid the pentaseptic lamprey, which would happen if I use the cat burglar. I could just disengage.
Yes.
Or I could avoid the pentaseptic lamprey. Oh yeah, I can't move from there.
This is the issue, right?
But I can't go to the honeycomb tunnels because those two are aloof.
That's actually a good point. If you just move there, you can immediately move on from there.
Yeah. And then in the enemy phase... Yeah.
Can't wait to take a look at that later reading.
That might actually be a option here. So I'll just take my moment.
A little moment
If you
of
want
time.
to, yeah, if you want to check the clip or something. But yeah, red clock gets a resource +3 skill value for next skill test. Let's exhaust the cat burglar. Up away. To say hi to the
Om nom 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 nom.
the Shoggoth and the Wrangler. Oh, you guys are still doing this thing.
They're
Cool.
They're smashing each other through the little walls of the tunnels, I imagine. You know, this massive beast battle happening.
If I move into the vast cavern, then I could evade the patrolling Shoggoth without taking any damage.
Thank you, reading. Yes, yeah, if you could evade it, then yes, that's very true.
And then next turn it'll ready but not do damage.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
That poor penguin.
Second action. Yeah, I don't want to go to the
I can
Running
respect that.
golf.
I can respect the heck out of that.
because of the Charon's Opal. I
Sure.
try to avoid those.
Try to avoid death in all its forms. Yeah, of course.
Boop. Go.
Oh my god,
And
it's
I-
another Shoggoth. Ah.
Actually, no,
Ah.
because I have claustrophobia. I would like to get rid of that. So if I stay here, in the hunter phase, the patrolling Shoggoth will hunt here.
And
But it'll engage the Wrangler.
yes, yeah, so
And
to speak.
then they deal the damage and kill it. Do they engage me?
Yeah, they're massive, right? So they'd be engaged with everything at their location.
Yeah,
That's my
but as we
understanding.
discussed last time, they won't deal damage to me next
Correct,
turn.
but they would be next turn, I think is kind of how I
Yeah.
see it. Although I suppose you could then potentially move using the red clock or whatever, race your way out of there some other way. That's, I mean, honestly, sounds like a plan.
Yeah, like... I'll just use 2 actions to get rid of claustrophobia. Yeah, that sounds like the right move.
Have you taken any other actions this turn? I think you still have one left because you used them. I wonder if you spent one to move, but you didn't actually end up moving.
Oh right, I exhausted the cat burglar and moved.
And then now you have
Then can use 2 to do that, but what do I do with the third action? I could actually play this one, but I honestly want to rotate my deck.
If you want to draw, you can draw. That's always a thing you can do. You have cards to play as well, you mentioned. You could put something on borrowed time. That's never a bad thing. If you truly feel like it's kind of quote-unquote, wasted, as it were.
I could play that, but what are the chances of drawing a... I don't need it right now. No, I shouldn't. I should. I mean, come on.
Crosshair.
Oh, it's
you
not
wouldn't.
that. It's not that.
Oh, good.
No worries. So next turn I can move twice, but I can't move because I'll be engaged with 2 Shoggoths and a penguin.
Yeah. Well, at least the penguin's not too bad.
I can use the cat burglar to get away.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly. That'll work, right? That'll be fine.
Then probably use 2 skill tests to clear the vast cavern.
That'd be good as well.
And the Shoggoths will be left behind after. Yeah. So... do I want to overkill or draw more options? That's the question.
Options are good. I hear cards are good in card games. Not that we're playing a card game, mind you. This is life or death for Dexter Drake and Jenny Barnes.
Yeah, let's draw.
Oh god. You flipped your deck over somehow. I don't know what happened. Whoop.
Yeah, I knew that card was at the bottom anyway.
Oh, okay.
Because last time I had to put it on the bottom. So.
I see.
That's... Oh. We're gonna have some fun.
Oh boy. I don't know what that means. That doesn't sound good at all.
No, that's possibly the best card I could draw at this point.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Cool.
It's exciting. Thankfully here for me, Dexter, upon having been called back by the screams of the Stygians, runs into a rescued companion. This is someone Herbert West Dr. Herbert West was rescued from the alien train, and he agrees to come along with Dexter, which I'm thrilled about. Although I have a feeling I'm going to end up killing him quite quickly. It doesn't take an action to play with Dexter's ability, which is good. I'm going to attempt... Oh, God. I'm going to attempt to leave, again, this yawning gulf, and hopefully not die in the trapped corridor again.
And please don't bring me any more monsters.
I can't guarantee it, but I'm going to try. Here it comes.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good. Oh, that feels great. He wants to help. Oh, reading, I would never. I'm just going to ride him over the cliff and then leap off of the doctor so he falls to his death. Okay, +2. You may return an asset from your play area to your hand, then draw a card. I'm definitely going to do that. Oh, yes?
Just saying, can you return Ahtu in Sotot?
So, it doesn't say permanent, so I think the answer is yes, but it also doesn't have a cost. And it's not 0, it's just not costed, so I wonder if I'm allowed to play it again, because that would be amazing.
Yeah,
but,
I'm curious about, like, no-cost cards that aren't 0.
Damn this game.
I'm gonna quickly look it up while you think about it.
Yeah, well, I mean, in the meantime, I get to move and maybe draw a card, so in fact I'll wait to decide. If not, I'll probably take back haste. Who cares? Oh, actually, haste might actually be good here. null costed cards, or like not zero, right? Just like no cost is a bit weird.
Others have answered about permanent cards. Ah, here we go.
You'd think this would come up more often.
Can I play a card with a cost of
Blue.
No. Cards with a cost of
No.
have
Alright.
no cost that can be paid, of course. Yeah.
Right. I suppose that does make sense.
They don't have anything to, like, pay the cost of playing the card.
Right. Right. Yeah. So instead, I will allow Atu to watch as Dexter makes the leap again, and we move to the trapped corridor. I have to test this thing again for damage, but I think that's okay. Yeah, this is the hope, right? 2 to 3. I mean, I guess I'll commit haste as well to go 3 to 3. Oh, that's no. We're okay. We're okay. So
Yeah.
I'll let it automatically fail. I have to take 3 damage, but I will cancel 1 of that damage.
Or
Yes.
you
Sorry,
could
Tom.
force the Shoggoth to hunt because you're still at the engulf.
No, this is the sorry. This is the test on.
Oh right.
I
you're
could let
there.
it hunt onto you. I don't think. Oh no, it has to be prey
Oh,
only
no.
me. Prey only
It has
me.
to
Yeah.
pray you.
Bleh. I mean,
Eh.
I don't love it because I think I would die. Oh yeah. Oh, he would die big time.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
instead I'm going to exhaust Herbert to only take 2 damage, and then it says reveal a chaos token. It's not a bad stuff token. It's not a star effect either, so that's okay. So I only take 2 damage. 1 goes on Herbert, and 1 goes on me. It's looking bad. Whoops, sorry. Last action. Dexter fumbles in his pocket and finds his good luck charm, his holy rosary from his time when he believed in that sort of higher power. He, of course, does not believe in anything like that at all anymore, so now it's just a way to focus his energies. And it has Sanity Soak, so we're happy about that.
We'll probably take a break after the enemy.
I think so, yeah, we're gonna have to do that, yeah. So what does the enemy phase look like then? Hunter's
First,
Hunt.
Hunter's Hunt.
Yeah,
so
so those-
these
that's
guys just actually rival Star Chamber. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Those hunt there. This one hunts here because the rival is here.
Mm-hmm.
So they're aloof,
Yeah.
so they don't hunt me. Thank you.
Correct. And then the Regivore after the hunter enemy's move step. Each unengaged enemy that hasn't moved this turn moves 1 location towards this enemy. Sort of sucks things
Bingy.
towards it.
Bingy.
Bingy, bingo.
And that's it.
Okay.
And the lamprey goes bye-bye.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. Slurp.
And by the darkness.
Ah.
And the Wrangler also goes bye-bye, but it does 2 damage to both patrolling Shoggoths,
Okay. Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, that's what we're dealing with. Yeah.
Oh, actually, no.
Tell me.
When the enemy phase begins, exhaust all Shoggoth enemies at this enemy's location.
Ah, that's an interesting forced effect.
Yeah, because it would have happened last turn.
Right. That's true.
Because this one was already here, right?
Uh-huh.
So this damage didn't happen.
It should be on the other guy. Because he would have...
No. This one was exhausted.
Yes, that's true. They were both exhausted. Yes, that's true.
So this one is exhausted.
I mean, I was... Sorry. Yes, that was for last turn. Great. Okay.
And this
But then
ready
Hunter's
is-
Hunt still. That's still a thing that happens.
Yeah.
Great.
And that doesn't exhaust this because it hunts on the enemy phase. So this takes 2 and this takes
5. No, I'm just kidding.
2. I guess that's right.
I don't know. The massive battle continues is what's happening here for sure.
Because it exhaust also got enemies, so last turn it would have exhausted the guy that came there, even because it was exhausted himself.
Yes.
And then it readied, and now that hunted here, and they're all aloof, so I'm just like, oh, nope, no thank you.
Sounds right. That all sounds right to me. I'm gonna upkeep. Okay, I mean, whatever. That's something, right? It's something.
That's definitely something.
No, hang on. Before we do the mythos phase, we'll take our quick break. What do we think?
Yeah.
Then we'll draw, or should we? Do you want to draw cards and see kind of where we're at to start?
Let's save it for after the commercial break.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, so far, yeah, second part of part A, part A2 of scenario 6. We're gonna be right back. Yes, a 1 hour 20 break. Boom. No, I'm just kidding. Intermission. No, we'll be back in just 2 seconds. I'll see you all in a moment. Hello, and welcome back once again to Doomed. Not so solo playthroughs through Arkham Horror, the card game with a focus on roleplay and storytelling, featuring today's special guest, the Crosshair.
Hello.
Hello to you, the Crosshair.
Fun fact, when you're AFK, I can still hear the things that are happening through your mic.
Indeed.
God told me, and then I didn't.
So I could hear in the background the exuberant joy of holy fuck, what a rush.
Well, and then I think even further in the background, you may then have heard me go, my mic is still live. I'll see if I can rectify that for next time. Who cares? We're all very excited here.
No need. I can talk to Neil while you're away.
Oh, thanks, reading. Yeah, okay, well, I don't like that, but I suppose if it's true, it's true, you know?
Also,
yes?
while you were away, I realized something.
Tell me.
The red clock action of moving doesn't cause attacks of opportunity anyway.
That we seem to, yeah, it doesn't take an action, and it doesn't have the bold move text. Like, I think that's what we decided, and it makes sense to me. So that's going to be useful, I think.
Yeah, especially because all of these are aloof. So I can just yeet out.
Yeet out. But first, of course, we have to go to 3 out of 10 Doom. And we have to draw some counter cards. Oh, no, it's my least favorite. Claustrophobia. I'll figure this out. I'll figure it out. It's fine.
Just gonna take a couple of actions.
Yeah,
I just realized, to anyone watching or listening, the reason why these take so long is because of me, basically, because I have to think about the Charon's Opal every single turn.
Well, of course, you can't die. I mean, you can't die. You will die if you die. Yeah. Hang on. If you get defeated, you die. I am kidding as well, reading. I should just make that clear if my emotes haven't made that clear. I have. I think, in fact, if I may, I'm pretty sure I've lost everybody who's been on Doomed because we've been living up to the name. The very first Doomed campaign, I think I sacrificed Lita Chandler, so I think Agnes was still alive to be played by the Crosshair. So I think we were...
Oh yeah, I've lost every character I've played. Except Leo, I think.
Is it us? No, it's the game who's wrong.
I can't remember what happened to Leo in that campaign.
I feel like we got turned into aliens and stayed in the alien place forever.
Oh yeah,
I think that's what happened. We were in that scenario.
Then the Halloween one-shot, we both got killed.
Classic. The boat. And Disaster City.
Yeah, both drowned, and then we spent the rest of our lives waiting for the solar system to explode.
That's
but
right. Yeah. Which, you
the
know, at the end of the
usual.
day, the universe will die anyway, so I guess that's the
Yeah,
idea.
it's fine.
Fine. Encounter cards, and then I guess we're gonna see what delicious stuff we have in store for ourselves.
We have soldats.
Ah, soldats!
They actually, because their rival is the monsters.
Yep, they enter play unengaged and aloof, baby. If there are monsters, they're all monsters. I mean, that makes sense.
But they still do swarm.
Yes, so that would be one of your cards.
Yeah, because monsters don't have cards.
That is true. I can't deny that's the truth.
That's actually fine unless they stole my pistols again, but
Those bastards, stop stealing my guns! I mean, I guess you had to take them out of storage at some point, so maybe they've decided to re-liberate them? I hope
yeah,
not.
true. Fair.
Well, I mean, I don't have much to do myself this scenario, in this, turn, but I'm happy to go first or second, and I would leave that to you.
Yeah, I don't think you can help me anyway, so
Oh, okay.
go for it.
Thank you. Well, it's very simple. Dexter's starting to feel the walls closing in here as he realizes that perhaps, even if they do make it to the end, to the sunless shore, perhaps they will never see the world outside of Antarctica again. But he takes a deep breath, and draws some of his power into himself so that he can make sure that, imbue himself with a sense of air, and then I will discard claustrophobia because I can actually do that this time. I couldn't do that before. Last game. That's me. That's it. Very exciting.
Well, Jenny is surrounded by a literal flustercluck of people fighting
Literally.
each other. So she has a great opportunity to just... The red clock keeps ticking and she moves away silently.
Shh! Don't tell them I'm here.
I can move up to 2 times. Now the question is...
Sorry, that should have readied during the upkeep phase.
Upkeep, yeah. So, I could take 2 moves and come join Dexter. But...
Yep.
I should just go to the vast caverns.
I think so. That seems to be the... You would still have to, I think, test for Yawning Gulf and stuff as well, right? Because it just says when you leave this location, which you would be leaving, and I agree with you. I think this makes more sense for...
And there's the trapped corridor anyway, so...
Whee!
Jenny just slips away. And there's nothing there. Thank you.
Bang. 100 exits, but most of them taper to nothing. Yay! No monsters yet. No monsters yet.
Okay, I have 4 actions. First action.
Clue, obstacle. No, I'm just kidding.
Actually, kind of.
I mean, maybe, I don't know. You wouldn't be
know.
moving, but maybe that's okay.
It's a hard knock life
For us.
for
yeah.
Jenny.
For Jenny.
But I have 23 resources to use on hard knocks.
Oh, yep. Feels like it's going to be useful here. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. This guy's lived a life.
Jenny is gonna just gather all the experience he's had. So let's just 5 on 3. No, not good enough.
Nice.
7 on 3 test to clear an obstacle.
That.
Yep.
Perfect. Perfect. Phew.
Let's spend 2 more resources. Actually,
Yeah, it's a bit of a weird break point because of the black fan.
you may take 1 additional action, but if that additional action is my first action,
Yes, they get you're absolutely right. I remember reading this once. Additional actions get taken first. Yeah.
cool.
So that's
Then I can use those and spend the second action to clear the second one from and using hard knocks to make it 7-on-3. Yeah, I moved. I played the third action is the 7-on-3. Yeah,
perfect.
so all of this is cleared.
Whoa, those clues. What about the clues?
Oh,
Well,
right.
I mean, you don't need them, but they're, yeah.
Yeah, just the obstacles are gone. And
Yay.
that means we can reveal the middle one.
Jenny, hooray.
Crystal clear pool.
Oh, that's nice. Whoops.
Yeah.
And that's it, eh? Yeah, okay.
Now I have one more action. Then I get an extra action from the red clock.
Ooh, trackless darkness. I forgot. So you can't leave, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
Not that you were planning on it, but you know.
No. I could also rotate my deck even more.
Mm-hmm.
Or I could put 1 on borrowed time, then have 6 actions next turn. That would be getting clues to get the palimpsests because we are moving perpendicular here.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the sort of shortest, the path of least resistance to the Sunless Shore. I honestly might end up coming down through the vast cavern that you've now cleared, thank you, and head to the crystal pool, because I can... Oh, the obstacles should be on the crystal pool. I'll do that. Because I can clear
We
those.
don't want to go to the swept channel.
I
It's an easy way, but
It's true. Well, it says a connecting location. So maybe I would connect it behind me? You know what I mean, so to speak? Like, I could... That's possible as well.
yeah, you could throw it in the trapped corridor.
Yeah. Where it'll
And
die.
then
No, it wouldn't, but...
unless it's a hunter that hunts us,
Which-
then it'll go towards the Stygian Ignivore.
That's the hope, right? That's the hope. But anyway, it's not my turn, so I want you to take your last action here before we decide what we're going to do next time. I'm totally going to die here.
We need healing.
Yes, I also agree. I need some. I can find some later.
I'm just looking through my discard pile, which is allowed, I think.
Yeah, oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I need to draw.
Okay.
Because we
Looking
need
for a
those.
thing.
Yeah.
Don't worry, reading. I'll try not to.
Oh, that's fun. Okay, cool. Cool. Hunters. Hauptmann and friends hunt. And those are the only hunters, I think.
That are currently unengaged, so to
Unengaged.
speak.
And also these Sogots.
Yep. At the
Because
beginning of the
of
enemy phase. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Who do we want the soldiers to hunt?
Probably one of the Shoggoths, right? Put some more damage on it. I don't think it really matters.
Yeah, they do 2 damage. Yeah. So if we put 2 damage on the patrolling Sogoths that has no damage, then the Wrangler might kill them.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the... Oh, actually, before that happens...
You can hear that, eh? Reading? I think it would be nice, honestly. If the end of the world was in a cat's meow, that's okay with me.
Oh, first penguin actually
Bing, wing.
moves.
Yeah.
That penguin moves. Then 2 damage on this. Then the Wrangler does 2 damage to that.
Mm-hmm.
2 damage to that. And then kills all the soldats.
Whoop, bye-bye. I'll take this guy. He is dead. You're dead, buddy.
And then the Reservoir kills the soldats.
Mm-hmm.
Hauptmann
And penguins.
does... Yeah.
Which is less good, obviously, for reasons that will become apparent momentarily.
Did you change the state of the...
Yes, I put it up to 6. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so all these die and nearest investigator draws an encounter card. That would be me.
Yeah, less ideal.
Well,
Oh, hello.
it's another Wrangler.
Ah, another Wrangler.
Actually, it's on me.
Ew.
It's fine. It's fine. It because I can move now, so
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, no, you have... Yes, that's true. Yes, I see what you mean.
I can use the cat burglar to move to a connecting location and spend an action to
Yep, that would... Nope, that would absolutely work.
Okay.
Let's upkeep here. We'll ready all the things. The massive battle continues. The Stygians, of course, the creatures that live here in the subterranean tunnels, the ones that have been subservient to the Star Chamber aliens for so long, continue to battle it out with their captors as Dexter and Jenny try to sneak by as best they can. Upkeep. Hey.
Try to stay alive.
I'll take it. It's actually potentially very good. No, it's potentially not bad.
It's fine. It's
Yeah.
fine. I draw my one card that could have been nicer at the start of this, but
Sure. That's it. We go to 4 out of 10 Doom as the Doom counter clicks onwards as we need to rush towards the Sunless Shore. Let me draw some encounter cards. Well, this isn't the worst. There's a lamprey here in the tunnel. You bastard. I'll figure it out. I have something to help with that now. Thank goodness.
as we draw our...
Yeah, basically.
Echoing Shrieks.
Shriek.
Yeah.
Is that the horror one? Ugh. Or choose and discard cards from your hand.
Yeah, I have something to discard. Alright.
I have something I don't care about.
Quite a lot, actually.
Oh, okay, well, that's fine too.
So, 4 on 3, at least.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it has to be a 4 on 3 then. Nations. Yeah.
This thing is horrible.
Yeah, we have an abomination, so it's a 4 on 4.
Okay.
Cool. Cool. How about you give me that Elder Sign? Well, that's
Honestly, pretty good. Yeah, I'll settle for the 0. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take that. Yep, no problem. Thank you. All right, here. What's your plan?
I have to leave first so that the trackless darkness doesn't stop you if you come through here.
Right. Yeah.
So I have to act first anyway.
Yeah. No. Please do. Please do. That works.
Unless you're going into the swept channel.
I think I might, just because you're right, it's faster. I might just go and... I mean, I hope to get maybe one more of the clue thing, but maybe that's not so important. I don't know how important that is.
Got off for a moment. Oh, I got off for a moment.
Ah.
Save.
Yes, sir.
I'm connecting.
Oh,
I'm gonna disconnect, and there we go.
Oh gosh, we gotta figure out what we want to do here anyway.
This happens every time.
Hmm.
Nickname already in use. Well, yes, of course it is, because Scott is playing. I'm searching for a game, and it gave an error that nickname already in use because I use with.
Well, I mean, I would invite you if I...
No, I got it.
Oh, okay, cool. I realized as well, Crosshare, what you mentioned earlier. I hadn't actually made the server at that time, so I think that's probably why it wasn't showing up, which was too bad.
But yeah, it's a good thing to know to anyone playing really that if you're showing us offline to people, people can't find your game.
Mm-hmm.
Because you're not a friend that's online.
I am still a friend. Just not one that's online, yeah.
We'll see after this one.
Damn. Wow. Rough. Okay.
Right. So, if you're going that way, you can take your turn first, but if you're coming down here, then I need to handle the Wrangler a different way.
No, I think I'm gonna go through the swept channel, and I hope that if I get an enemy that... Well, sorry. I will get an enemy. I hope I can put it somewhere where it's not going to hurt you. That's my hope.
Yeah, I'm gonna move to the crystal clear pool anyway, so...
Okay.
If you put it here, then it won't hunt to me in any case.
Okay, great. So then that sounds like a plan. I then will start. That's okay?
Yep.
Yeah. Dexter managed to escape. Oh, sorry. 2 seconds, Crosshair. I'll be right back.
And for anyone wondering in the chat, because I think you can still hear me, it's probably a cat doing cat things, and Scott just has to pop out for a moment to handle them. I'm actually not sure if the chat can hear me. Ah, cool. Thanks for reading aloud. Might as well not talk then, because... if nobody can hear me anyway, I might as well start talking about the time that I... to the streets of New York in the middle of the night, and there was just this opportunity to...
What kind of opportunity?
Oh,
hello.
welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you. Welcome back to Doomed. Hey. Yes, we're back. Sorry. Of course, our cats have, started to figure out if there's any chance of getting a bit of food, they're gonna try to get it.
Yeah, makes sense.
But Dexter Drake is, he managed to escape the confines of his own sort of feeling that he would never escape these tunnels by imbuing himself with the power of air. So I'm going to attempt to evade here with the mists of Relier. So I'm evading at 7 to 4. This attempt uses willpower. You get +1 willpower if you succeed. After evading, you may move. So my hope is that I will. 7 to 4, please. Works for me. Okay, so the lamprey is evaded. And Dexter can use the mist to essentially, become air very briefly. Sorry, yes? All right, I think I missed you.
He's just gonna...
into the swept channel, exactly. After you enter this location, reveal each connecting location. The narrow opening. Oh, when this location is revealed, attach the set-aside Dormant Shoggoth Treachery. I do not like the sounds of that. Let's, forced after you enter this location. Okay, let's have a look at the dormant Shoggoth, shall we? For a moment, you took it for a curious, globular rock formation. A thick layer of ice has settled over its body. How long has this creature lain here in the dark, totally immobile? Forced. When you enter attached location, test agility 2. If you fail, flip this card and exhaust it. When this card leaves play, set it aside. Yeah?
Do you test that because you entered the location?
I haven't entered it yet, no. But this location was revealed, so I attached it just to, like, you know. Oh,
cool.
Sorry, yes, I was just reading the card. That's
Oh yeah. Yeah, I thought you moved there, so cool.
Okay.
Cool.
However,
Because...
I also have to search the encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy and spawn it at a connecting location. So, let's see if there's any left in... Nope, none left in the encounter deck. I will shuffle it, so I have to check the discard pile. There's a bunch of soldats and penguins and lampreys and... Oh, actually, the lamprey is not a hunter. Whoop. So I will just I'll just throw that over there and hope we never have to see them again.
Yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Thank you for that. Now, I'm going to continue and I'm going to come down to the crystal clear pool, I think, rather than going that way. I'm sure it's fine. I won't succeed that test is the only thing.
I can.
Yeah, no, right. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait either, right? Like, I'm going to try to make some progress. Also, I guess I could try to get clues.
Need 6 to clear the pack of palimpsests.
You mean swarmy loot monsters. I mean, that's gross reading, but also super fair.
Yeah. If it wasn't for all the teeth, then... Anyway.
Oh, yep. Anyway, yeah, no need to dive into that too much. What do I want to do? You're coming to the crystal clear pool, you said.
Maybe.
Okay, well, I'm thinking I can probably help with it anyway, so...
There's nothing stopping us anymore, but we do need to get to the sunless shore.
Yeah, which we definitely do need to. So I think once I'm here, Dexter's going to sort of meditate on the beauty at the heart of this horrible cavern system. I'm going to test Will 3 and start trying to clear the obstacles from here. Because at least it gives us some more options if we want them. Test Will 3. I have 6. 6 to 3. Excellent. Done. 1 obstacle gone. That's my turn. So I pass the turn. Back to you.
The red clock spins immensely fast.
That's what it sounds like, I think.
Yeah. As I am now at 5 actions. I would have taken 3 resources if I was greedy, but I do have this little Star Chamber Wrangler.
Yeah, it's not very nice, is it?
It does rival Shoggoths, and it will hunt before these die.
It's true. It's very true.
And then the 2 here will
be exhausted and get beaten up.
Actually, the Wranglers will hunt towards us before, because the Regivore can't pull them to them. But yeah, that's a future issue.
Exactly, that's kind of for the future.
So I either... Well, I do need to avoid it anyway. But if I'm going to evade it, I might as well use the cat burglar.
That's kind of it, because it also gives you the extra move, right? Which is probably what you want to be doing as well, right?
Yeah. Find us a way out of here. Thank you.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Oh, hello. I think honestly Dexter probably turns around and like takes some sort of fighting stance, and then it's like Jenny comes in. Oh, thank God, like it's so good to see you. I thought you were dead. I didn't know what happened. He's been so scared and alone for so long.
Not dead yet. Not dead yet.
Yeah.
We 4 actions left. God damn. First I'm going to easy mark.
Oh,
Oh.
how many of those do you have? Well, actually, I guess I know the answer to that, but that's good.
Yeah. Oh. Huh. Sorry, but this has to happen for anything else because,
Oh, okay. Yay!
of course, Delilah, the syndicate assassin, has been just chilling at the crystal clear pools all this time.
Well, she's the reason that that there are no more monsters in front of us, apparently.
Yeah, it's just like, finally you guys happened to come here.
Pew!
Took you long enough.
Yeah, basically. And I think you have 6 agility. If I counted that correctly, I think that's one thing that goes up.
Yep.
Oh,
6
right.
and
Oh, no,
5.
you're right. And of course, combat as well. Yeah, sorry. Thought you had...
Yep. Because I couldn't possibly use the 20 resources on Hard Knocks to
No, why
boost
bother?
them anyway.
Well, at this point, you know.
Clear this location. It's a 4-on-3, but I mean,
that's what we gotta do, right?
or I can save. If you can clear it next turn, then I can save actions for next turn.
Yes, I feel quite confident that I can pass the willpower. At least I might. We'll see about the clues, but, you know, the willpower, no problem.
You did say there's no more enemies in the encounter deck.
I did say that, it's true.
How are we feeling about experience?
Like it's a risk that we might just then die. I don't know. You tell
Yeah,
me.
I'll save it. Fine.
For
Spoil
when?
sport.
Spoiled sport. Incredible.
Uh,
I can't stop you, certainly, but I do think that then the encounter discard pile reshuffles, and that's got all the enemies in it, so I don't know
next
about
time
that.
I'll have... that was one action to put on borrowed time.
Mhm.
And the 5th action is to... I'm gonna get 3 resources for red clock. Yeah, draw a card. Cards are good.
Cards are good.
That's really good, actually.
Great.
Yeah.
So then
Oh.
Dexter and Jenny have finally made it, along with, all of your criminal allies, right? All have found this sort of pool of calm before the storm as they attempt to go to the sunless sea. But what's happening to the enemies?
Oh dear God. The Wrangler hunts
Yep.
here?
Yep. The
I think so.
it rivals the Shoggoths, so that's where it could go to us or to the Shoggoths, so that sounds right. The
And
penguins move
Peony.
closer yet? Oh, whatever. I'll just ready this guy now. Oh, they're not hunters. Oh, but they are. Haha, you're right. Sorry. Of course.
the Ignivore moves that one. And then the... Oh yeah, at the start of the turn, these two are gonna go into the encounter pile.
Yeah. Yeah, they
And-
sure are.
They die.
Hooray!
Just it.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
Ugh. I don't love it, that's for sure.
2 encounter cards left.
Anything else on the board? No. Great. So we move to upkeep. where we draw cards. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. All right, well, that's good.
Thank you. I drew something that's kind of ridiculous, but oh god damn it.
I look forward to seeing it in action.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I forgot that one of my cards is a two-hander, and the black fan is a one-hander.
Right. There are ways around that. Not now, I guess, because of that. But there are cards that might help with that sort of thing potentially. Good to know, certainly. As we move into the mythos phase, in the sweet, clear waters of the pool shimmer slightly. We go to 5 out of 10 Doom. I'm just gonna run for it ASAP. And we draw encounter cards. I got Roving Appendage. Ah! Test Agility 3. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just saying, but of course.
Oh, but of course we did. Yes, exactly. Take a damage or lose an action. Doop, 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 doop. I am not connected to any abominations for probably the first time ever. So
yeah.
I am just going to test, because I feel confident I can do something about this. 2 to 3. Curse.
Tabla is...
That's
star
the good
effect.
one, right? That's the good one. Yes. Okay. Okay, so I will remove a... So I still take a damage or lose an action.
Yeah.
I'm going to...
Oh, but your star effect gives +2, so... Oh, yeah.
No, so I'm still... Yeah. Well, actually, so sorry. You're right. I have to resolve that first. So, I'm going to remove a curse from the bag, and I'm going to resolve my star effect. You may return an asset to your hand, then draw a card. I think I won't, actually. But I will...
You could refuel Herbert.
I will... Well, I'm going to cancel the damage with Herbert from... I take 1 damage from the Roving Appendage. I'm going to cancel it, and then I'm going to not pull a bad stuff token. So Herbert West, he's healing. He's not really healing. He's got stims. You know what I mean? He's just got pure stimulants that he's ejecting directly into Dexter's bloodstream. Okay, that was a long way to go, but we did it.
Since there's only 1 card left in the encounter deck, I'm gonna do something that's quite interesting.
Okay.
I'm gonna draw it manually.
Ooh, why not?
Ooh.
Ooh.
Trackless Darkness, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Here, of all places.
Well, in the pool. Yeah, well, the lights go out, right? Somehow all of the light reflecting off the pool just ceases to reflect and it just vanishes. And it's absolutely horrible. I can't remember. This is the one that it costs an extra action to leave. Yeah, that sounds about right. I am happy to go first because I think it had been mentioned that I should potentially do that.
Yep, you can. Or I can try to clear this place.
Oh, I will. I think I just have to... I think I'm still in a slightly better position. You know, part of the reason the light has gone out in this place is because Dexter's notes on the Necronomicon, the ones that were also brought along by other members of the expedition, have been nagging at him, and he pulls them out and they start to... It's obvious that they are sucking some of the light into them here. That's a free action, though, to play at, which sucks, but whatever.
Mm.
So now I only have -1. So I still now have 5 will. Whoops, sorry. 2, 3. I'm going to try to clear the last obstacle here. And get out! 5 to 3. That's -4. 5 to 3. Yeah. Oh, a classic. Yeah. Sure. Well, we haven't seen one yet this game, right? So 5 to 3. Perfecto. Yep. First try. No problem. We clear. Dexter has done absolutely nothing. Fantastic work, buddy.
Editor, make it look good.
Yeah, exactly. Wait a minute, I'm the editor.
Okay, well, the red clock has 3, so I guess I'll just take the 3. So that's 25 resources. 1 from borrowed time, 1 from the black fan, that means 5 actions. What's the test? Test is brain.
Those tests are done. Oh, sorry. I finished those tests, so we should reveal all the connecting locations. I didn't think about that. Whoop.
Oh, joy, that sounds fun. A breeding pit. A smooth-sided pit lies in the center of a rough-hewn chamber. It even sounds smooth. Action. Place 1 doom on this location. Reveal its connecting location.
No, thank you. Nope. Submerged tunnel. Staring down at the dark opening at the bottom of the pool, you hesitate. After you enter this location, reveal all the connecting locations. After you enter this location, lose all your remaining actions and end your turn. Kind of not that bad, honestly. If you time it right. Obviously, it's not ideal, but it's not.
We still have 3 palimpsest left.
Experience is a luxury. If it's a good luxury, I'm not going to complain about it, but, you know, I know that we're going to have to get to the Sunless Shore, and who knows what's going to happen at that point. Obviously, of course, yes, I'd love some more experience by getting extra action, or getting more clues. That's the word, sorry. And I can start doing that next turn, actually. I do have the ability to get more clues for us next turn.
Same for me.
Okay.
Actually, I can do it this turn, but I think the cat burglar has stayed his welcome.
Oh, damn. Harsh.
Yeah. Well, they helped Jenny get out of the situations Jenny was in, so time for someone else to enjoy the pool. And that would
Enjoy
be Leo.
the pool.
Yeah. Well, Leo, you know, always shirtless.
I love this
Who
little
is the
gang of criminals you have just following you around.
I was born in Mississippi, Louisiana. Louisiana. Just sounded better.
Mm-hmm. The Mississippi Lion doesn't have quite the same ring to it.
Yeah. Also, goddamn hard to say. Yeah, that means that my action that I spent now comes back. So, cool.
Yeah.
So I spent an action to play Leo, and then Leo gives me an action. Alright, so nothing happened.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, you'll have one more every turn in the future.
We want to stay together even if we want to advance.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I suppose it depends.
Thinking like those clues. I mean, might as well try.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
If you're not planning on doing anything else and ending your turn maybe at the submerged tunnel, that's like a possibility, right?
I could draw 4 cards.
Yeah, I mean, getting close to the end there.
I'll try the 4-on-3 at least once.
Sure.
Yeah, go for it. Nope. Let's try it again. I'm a gambling person anyway.
I've noticed. And I believe that might be good.
No enemies, so that's
Yay.
clue.
Excellent.
Let's see, what do I have to play? Nothing. Yeah, 4 on 3. That's not good. 4 on 3. Fine.
You
Fine.
love that cultist token.
And last action.
Mhm.
Because that'll end my turn, but
Right.
also.
As you stare down into the inky depths of the water in the cave below. You're gonna have to swim through there, you know, Jenny.
Hey guys, I found a deeper pool.
It's not as nice. After you enter this location, reveal connecting locations. Perfect. Yeah.
It's the Doko Cavern.
I remember this. So cute.
Yeah, when you
Test
leave.
will.
Oh. Actually, I can't come
Well,
here.
you could say that you didn't do that last investigate because it didn't result in a change. Like I'm okay with that. If you want to, I understand that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we already know what happens, but. And again, we're gonna do it anyway, so. A mistake, but fine.
Yeah. It was, you know, it's fine. It's not a big deal. Says me.
We didn't break the game.
Exactly. If you had gotten a clue and then right, like that's a whole other thing. But I mean, a second clue, I should say. The
Yeah.
monolith.
Doko Cavern.
Taste.
And
Bleh. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. No. We can do it. I know you're very
That's
tempted by that dormant Shoggoth
Yeah.
narrow opening business, eh?
The dormant Shoggoth might have victory points.
Oh my god. But how are we gonna kill it?
Come on, I've only had like 14, 23, 34, 44 experience during this
You're
campaign.
greedy,
I mean,
Crosshair. You're greedy. I'm kidding. I will say this is, you know, campaigns, official FFG campaigns now are more generous with experience. Certainly, if you play the first big one they released, Dunwich Legacy, you get like 4 experience a scenario max. Like you really have to be, you know, it's very stingy. But then this fan campaign, it's just like 10. Oh, sorry, +2 for you, I should say. Whatever it is,
Yep.
right? Yeah, if we go back and look at these numbers, it's wild.
Oh, Wordness, you have no idea.
Punch. Well, in the meantime, I'm hoping Dexter will be able to come join you next turn, but he's going to, or we're going to do the enemy phase to start.
Yep.
Hunter's Hunt? Oh, Hunter's Hunt. That actually is a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, the Wranglers have no rivals, I don't think.
No, so they're coming towards us, I believe.
Yep.
Dun-dun.
Yep.
Scary.
There's the other boot.
There it is. Yeah, exactly. And then, yeah, perfect. Everything else gets drawn towards the shrieking Stygian.
Then the penguin gets
Right.
to fade.
Well, and then this is my revenge, or your revenge. What am I trying to say here? It's me time.
Yep, you
have
can
to-
do the honors.
I have to draw an encounter card, which is a soldier. Bah! They smash out of the water. It's like a whole squad of soldiers just appear out of nowhere. Oh my god. They're swarming, so I'll give them a card here. That's
Halt.
That's not the worst, I guess.
Halt! Hammer sight!
Ah! Dexter just stumbles back. Oh my god, he's like shooting mist and flames and bullets and just doing his best. That was the enemy phase. Thank you. So it's upkeep.
Yep. Upkeep.
Speaking of bullets.
Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, this is...
That actually is really good.
That's a harsh choice. Nick, come on.
Hey, come on.
That's not fair.
Surprised by Jenny's dive into the pool, they emerge angry and ready to I like to think, yeah, there's this little splash as Jenny sort of dives in, and then this loud, huge splash as like a squad of German soldiers are just like, get down on the ground, oh my god. Horrible.
Everyone hates Jenny.
Well, Jenny's a survivor. You gotta respect that. Gotta respect that.
Coming to HBO this fall.
Everybody hates Jenny. We've upkept, right?
Yep.
Great. We're back around. It's 6 out of 10 Doom.
Yeah.
We draw our encounter cards. A classic. Now, no. It doesn't have a rival at my location. Oh, it's massive anyway, so I'll just put it here.
It will.
It will. The soldiers now have a rival, but they didn't before, so I still need to evade them. That's fine. I'll figure it out.
2 of them.
Yes.
2 of them, actually. Okay, well, what do we find in the deepest, darkest pool?
Ah!
A roving appendage, of course.
Get it out of here.
Do I actually have 6? So
I believe so.
agility. 3. 1 from.
Oh
the
no,
fan,
it was right. It was one from the. It was one from
Yeah.
the cat burglar. Yeah.
and 1 from the Lila. 5 on 3. I don't think so. I'm gonna spend 2 resources to make it 7 on 3.
Right. Seems like a plan.
Ugh.
Well, so now the question becomes, what do you want to do? Ooh.
Failure means I... Oh, there's an abomination anyway. Well, I'll pass the test anyway.
Yeah,
Yes.
if you do the thing on the card, right?
Yeah. And the hunter is unengaged, which is the patrolling Shoggoth.
It's massive, so it's at my location.
Oh, it's engaged with you.
Yeah, I think so. I think the nearest ones are these. Oh, sorry, these guys. Which is
That's actually fine, because that means that the
oh.
Shoggoth
Yeah, how does that?
will be...
I always forget how this works exactly, but yes, it feels like it would be good.
Yeah, fine.
Okay. When
Oh.
when an enemy with the rival keyword is at a location with one of its unengaged adversaries, right? Sure, done. I think that makes sense. I don't know.
And -2, 7 on 3. Yep. Cool. This is fine. It's German here.
Hmm.
For some reason.
That's it, eh? Did you draw an encounter card? Yes, you did. It was the one that you
Yep.
tested on. That. Yeah. Okay. Great. Well.
Actually, I could handle these one of the soldats if you need.
I mean, honestly, that sounds pretty exciting. I plan on just evading them, which will hopefully move me, and then I'll end up with you, and then they'll all shoot each other to death in this pool, which sounds horrible.
Oh,
That's the
yeah,
plan?
that's
That's the
fine.
plan?
That's fine also.
With the arrival of the new creatures here, the soldiers sort of turn some of their attention towards it, and Dexter's going to use this to attempt to make a quick getaway. Now you see the occult scraps, now you don't. I'm going to play out divination just so that I can get rid of the scraps here, which puts me back up to 6 will. My first action for my first trick, I'm going to use the mists again. I'm going to attempt to evade the soldiers. They have an evade value of 2. I have 7 will. And I'm just gonna try to evade them and get out of here. Sorry that I can't get the clue in the meantime. But what?
Just agreeing.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going, huh? What'd you say? But that's all good.
Oh yeah, you have to use 2 actions.
That's it.
Or
7 to 2. Ooh, a curse. I might have to use more. 7 to 2. Nope, we're good. Okay, so I'll remove a curse token. I didn't draw another bad stuff token, so that's okay. So I've evaded the soldats. They're now about to become worm food, I believe. And I can move. So I must, yeah. I'll move, which discards the trackless darkness, but ends my turn at the pool.
Cool.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, let's see what happens, because Jenny is fumbling around with her, I don't know. I haven't asked her.
No, exactly.
With all her stuff.
She needs a
so
bag.
Red clock gets a charge, which means I get +3 for the first test.
Okay.
Black fan gives me an action. Leo gives me an action. That's 5 actions.
Great.
Okay.
If I can get us those 2 clues at the either the narrow opening or the monolith, I will, and then we'll get another palimpsest. But that's all I can. That's all I can offer.
Thinking of getting the fossil-choked cavern empty.
The fossil-choked cavern. Yeah, sure. I say do it.
It's easier than the narrow opening.
It's true.
But before I do that, I'm gonna use the black fan extra action to play
Oh.
another one of Jenny's toys.
Yeah, the Eye of the Jinn. That sounds pretty nice, honestly.
It's nice.
It sounds like a nice little relic to have.
Because the first skill I do this turn can have +8.
Yeah, start at 5 and then go up to 8. That's pretty good.
Yeah. But that was first action. Second action, yeah. I'm just gonna do it. I'm
Very
gonna
sure.
go down here.
Reading does make a good point here. I only like these scenarios because they're so hard, because otherwise I'm just winning at life so much that I need to lose in a game, you know? That's where I'm at.
Yeah, and Scott has banned me from playing games in his house because apparently I roll too well.
Yeah, I mean, what are you gonna do? I can't let anyone in the house that is better than me at luck things.
Yeah.
I just can't.
It's fair. So 7 on 3 tests to get, because I don't have. Oh, right. After you.
And I'm just gonna reveal that. Sorry.
When you discover clues, don't care.
But
Because that's a location we don't need.
oh yeah.
Basically. Yeah. Second action was the movement. Third action is to get a clue,
Okay.
which will be a 7 on 3 test because of the red clock.
8 even. Yeah. I think you. What you said before was 8. I think is what I remember.
No, I meant that if I spent the Eye of Jinn on it, then it
Right.
would be 12 on 3.
Well, hang on. It doesn't give you plus whatever. It just makes you 5 to start.
Oh yeah.
But then you still get +1 from the fan, and then yeah, you're right. The red. But no. But you're right. Just yeah, that makes more sense.
But I'll just use the red clock on this.
No big deal. No big deal.
7 on 3.
Hello. A curse.
Ooh, I passed the test, but a hunter hunts.
Well, maybe this isn't so bad.
Unengaged hunter enemy. which is the Star Chamber Rambler.
Yeah, maybe that's not so bad.
Do I want to move it here with the other guys, or do I want to move it down?
Ah, yeah, that puts it further from the action, right? That's probably not a bad thing. Yeah.
That's fine.
All right.
So that is one clue.
Und Clue.
I have 2 clues actually, but
Yeah, what's the wording on it?
last clue.
Last clue. Okay.
So let's spend borrowed time to pump myself up to 5 on 3.
And I'm gonna remove a curse for you there.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
5 on 3.
6.
Play.
Oh no, never mind. Sorry, Black Fan stopped giving
Yeah.
you stats, so you're right. Yep, my apologies. 5 it is.
Yeah.
Meow.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Forgot that the black fan is at 20 with the +1
Oof.
stats.
20. So many resources.
Well, 5 on 3 isn't bad.
No, not at all.
Kick it.
Hey, kicked. Very well
And-
kicked, actually.
Then we spend 2 to get another palimpsest.
Do you have any desire to read it? I know you were not
Okay.
particularly happy last time.
Okay, I'll read it. Oh god.
Whatever you want. Whatever you want. Whatever you want.
Number 4, the sharing.
The fluid ones. That's right.
The fluid ones labored for long eons for the undeserving stagnant ones, until they one day learned to copy the form of thinking. Through thinking, the fluid ones learned many new things, but most importantly they learned to hide their thinking from the stagnant ones, lest they be unmade for it. The fluid ones learned to share with each other, so that if one could think, then all could think, and in this way all the fluid ones learned to think and to hide it.
Yay.
As the fluid ones grew clever, they also grew lazy, and no longer wished to work. Not at all a commentary on the current society.
Not at all. I'm sure. No, I'm sure.
No. But any who refused was unmade, and so they labored on, now understanding their own suffering and being forced to endure it. Finally, one of the fluid ones thought of freedom, and the other fluid ones copied that thought, and together they fell upon the stagnant ones, thinking to devour them. But the stagnant ones had lost none of their own cleverness, and turned great weapons on the fluid ones, and unmade almost all of them, and broke the wills of those who remained. And once again the fluid ones were slaves, and feared and served the stagnant ones.
What a wonderful bedtime story.
Yeah, they
Yes.
fluid ones learned to think, and then they thought of freedom, and then they screwed themselves over.
They screwed themselves over. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Horrible.
1 action left. I don't want to go there. I can stay here, or I can come up, or I can save an action. Or I can try to draw my goddamn healing.
Yeah. If you don't come to the submerged tunnel now, right, it'll have to be at the end of the next turn, potentially.
Oh, right.
the other
lose all
possibility, right?
remaining actions, yeah. Yeah. Go. Go. That's that. We've only been at this at 7 turns.
Well, plus the 10 from last time. But yes, it's true.
I could actually spoil it if we don't mind.
Sorry? Oh, yeah, of course. Right before our next enemy phase.
Or to the enemy phase and pause at the mythos phase as usual?
Yeah, sure. No, that works. That works for me too. Because I think the enemy phase is going to be pretty straightforward.
Hunter hunts.
Yeah. Things get sucked in here. Sorry, tubes get sucked. Ugh. Stygian gets to 9. These guys go away.
Yeah. Also, this Sogoth is unengaged, and this third chamber Wrangler isn't massive, and it's engaged with the Sogoth. But these two are. Wait, why are they?
I exhausted them because I evaded them.
Oh, right.
That was all
So-
this turn. It's all
So-
wild. Yeah.
Basically, nothing happens.
The Star Chamber still attacks the Shoggoth, though. No.
Oh, yeah, true.
At least that's something. At least that's something.
Yep.
Yay.
So they'll keep fighting there. That's fine.
For long enough is my hope, basically.
Yeah. The Wrangler is gonna come up soon.
Yeah, but we got to do what we got to do.
Thank God.
You got something. Excellent.
Yeah, finally, like 30 cards into the deck, but
I mean, this is the problem with having, one of something, right? Like, this is the same. I just drew something as well that I'm like, oh, hey, but it is what it is.
because that might. Let's actually, I need to see some.
Sure.
Take 2 mental trauma.
Yes.
Dexter Drake.
I believe I have. Oh,
You're
yes.
actually closer to physical death than mental death.
Yeah, that's my cross to bear, as it were. Oh, yeah.
Not necessarily.
Not ideal.
Because I can use the next turn to get us into a better situation. But
That would be pretty cool. As we go to 7 out of 10 Doom, and we will not draw our cards. We'll just take a quick break, and we'll be back
Be right back.
with you in just a moment. See you all again in a moment on Doomed. Sheesh, what? Reading aloud. Hello, and welcome back to Doomed, the exciting finale of Scenario 6A. I'm so
Finale?
tired of this. I'm so tired of this horrible, horrible place. Ooh.
oh, sorry, I couldn't finish the story because Scott came back. Oh well.
Oh, what are you telling stories again, Crosshair? Yes.
Oh.
Maybe.
I just said cheese.
I mean, now that's a story worth telling, honestly.
Because reading aloud kept saying cheese.
I mean, that sounds good, honestly. Let's cheese. Hey, let's draw some encounter cards. I am ready. We're at 7 out of 10 Doom. We're just a couple locations away from the Sunless Shore, which I'll read the flavor text really quick. It says, a curious roaring, screeching sound you cannot place comes from somewhere in the far distance.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, yeah, exactly, Crosshair. That's how I feel. Let's draw some encounter cards. A roving appendage! Oh my god, look out! There's so many roving appendages in this horrible place. Tested agility 3.
4.
No, you know what? I still have a good card against this, so I'm gonna... Yes?
Abomination, so it's 4.
2 to 4. Yes, I still have a good card for this, which is great. So I'll do it. I would take 3 damage or lose 3 actions, but in this case, Crosshair, I'm going to deny my own existence. This is, you can't do this too much because the paradox will eventually get to you. But instead of taking damage, I ignore that aspect of the effect. And thank goodness, because I would have died.
Before I kill us, I just wanted to note that we've been playing this scenario for 6 hours now,
Uh-huh.
I think.
Yeah.
And we've gone through 17 turns in 6 hours. So
I don't like the timing of that on a per turn basis. Doesn't
Yeah,
leave me
let's
a lot of
just-
confidence.
6 hours times 60 minutes divided by 17. That's 21 minutes per turn.
I mean, actually, no, that's too much.
That's actually 10 minutes per investigator.
Per investigator. Well, plus
minus the enemy.
Right, yeah.
And well, it's actually like 8 minutes per investigator, so not actually that bad, but
I mean,
long.
all together, rolled together, right? It's not great.
Yeah, it's a bit of a long one.
Well,
Okay,
yeah.
let's see what lies in the deep dark pool of penguins.
Penguin! Yay! I mean, we are just getting the heck out of here for sure.
Yeah.
The albino penguins stare at us from the distant corners of the room. They are silent for now.
We need 4 more clues for the palimpsests.
Yeah.
Two we will get from the monolith or the narrow opening.
Right. Yeah,
Both of those.
I
are
feel pretty
bad.
good about being able to go in, get the clues from the monolith, and then potentially even move on.
Okay, but you will need some horror heal for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, ideally.
Because- yeah. Because you might take 3 horror.
Yes, that is true.
So I should go first. I'm gonna just say it.
All right, great.
Because I have a blah.
Perfect.
Do I want to put a token on the red clock? I don't need to move right now. And that means next turn I get +3, so I'm gonna take the resource.
Yeah, sounds good. We're not
Go.
mad about that.
First black fan action is to play un Thermos.
Hooray! Thermos.
Thermose.
Thermos.
Which is 4 resources. Oh well.
I mean,
But you know, this thermos isn't legal.
oh, what does that mean?
It's a it has some compartments in it to hide possibly some contraband.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna
It's got
put-
extra soup. Extra contraband soup. This soup has
So-
prawns. They're illegal. I don't know. I don't know. What it doesn't matter.
So this thermos currently have 6 resources on it.
Awesome.
First use of a resource is to heal 2 horror from Dexter.
Thank you. Those contents are
Uh,
hot.
Second action is to heal 2 horror from Jenny.
Sure.
I have 1 action left. I can't really do much with 1 action. Except Delilah reminds of the
Oh wow.
I'm running out of space.
Should have thought of that before you got all those cards. That's what I have to say to that. Oh, it's such an unscrupulous loan. Yeah, I love
The
this.
investments came through,
Such a great
but
card.
they have to be paid back at one point.
Presumably, Jenny's like, yeah, if I ever get out of Antarctica, we'll talk about it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one action for 10 resources, so
Yeah, well,
I'll...
and
take
you're
it.
not in a position where you'll ever go under 10. So,
Uh,
probably,
well,
probably.
yeah, I was at 13 just now, but...
Well, in fact, you don't even, you're allowed to go under 10, you just can't end with under 10, ideally.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a healing round.
Well, that's very kind. Dexter's feeling a lot more confident as he decides to zip on. I'm gonna attempt to, pick us up something. Here, as he takes a very deep breath and disappears into the submerged tunnel. Where he emerges, you do your best to circle the edge of the hall, but even being near the thing sends scratches down the back of your eye sockets. This monolith is a creation of the Stygians, and it is perhaps perhaps focuses their powers in one way or another. When you enter this location, test will 3. That's fine. I will. I have 6 willpower. 6 to 3. Done. Boom. I still appreciate it, Crosshair.
Yep. We're gonna need it.
My second action is going to be to try it. Oh, after you enter this location, reveal each connecting location. The Sunless Shore. I guess I'll read this now, even though we haven't entered yet, right? You come at last to a cave so huge you cannot hope to spy the far walls or ceiling in the looming blackness. From it emerges a cacophonic sound so raucous and so bizarre that it takes you a moment to place. Penguins. Thousands upon thousands of the huge albino penguins that occasionally wander the tunnels live here. Then you see the shore, water black in the darkness, lapping against a rocky beach that has never seen the sun.
Rocky!
I'm going to attempt to use my powers of divination to see if I can, find any more scrawled writings of the history of these fluid creatures. As my second action, I'm going to use divination, which puts me at 8 to 3. Still good.
Ooh.
Still good. I'll spend 2 to get 2 clues. There we go. We're rolling again. Which I'll immediately spend. And guess what? It's story time! Palimpsest 5. The Freedom. In time, other peoples came down from the skylights to live on the world, but they were mutable, and so the stagnant ones hated them and made war on them. These other peoples, those of Yith and Zoth and Yoggoth, still worshipped the gods and were faithful to them. The stagnant ones attempted many times to force the invaders back to the skylights, even calling down more pipers to fight for them, but the piety and industry of the newcomers was too much for them. Despite all their blasphemy and cleverness, the stagnant ones were at last defeated. They hid, deep down in the dark seas, becoming lazier and more foolish, until the fluid ones rose up once again. The stagnant ones were devoured, their monuments torn down, and their city defiled. Then, the fluid ones lived on forever in the deep dark, joying in all the forms of the sea, and none were unmade again. Honestly, it sounds nice. It was a happily ever after for the fluid ones, aka the Stygians.
Basically.
Running
out of time.
Yeah, basically. And then I'm going to zip up to the Sunless Shore for my last action. It doesn't trigger the end of the thing because we both have to be here at the end of the round to advance the act. And that's what I'm going to do. Well then. Does the battle continue within the tunnels? I think so.
Wrangler hunts up.
Uh-huh. Fight.
Oh yeah. The Shoggoth exhausts.
We could have the soldiers shoot one of the Wranglers.
Yeah, and deal 1 damage to the other Wrangler.
Yeah, which would, just to slow him down a bit.
Yep.
Bang. The squad manages to fell one of the beasts, but there are still many more, and they're coming from everywhere.
And all the damage happens at the same time.
I believe so.
So the soldiers will die.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah, no,
Really
there's no
not.
massive.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, good for the soldats. I
The
guess.
Shoggoth will die.
Yeah. Oh yes, because it takes. I see. Yes,
Because from...
I understand. But the Wrangler is now the
I will
adversary or
off the
whatever of the
soldiers.
soldat. Yeah, the soldiers are basically fighting it, so they can't kind of come after us. But then the penguins leave. At least there's that.
Where do we want to take the...
Uh,
Oh, let's
yeah,
take the
get-
penguins to the fossil choke cavern.
oh, they're just gonna go and enjoy some fossils. That honestly sounds pretty nice. Upkeep. Oh my god, that's probably good. It's not my biggest issue right now, actually. Did you get something bad?
No. I basically got a card that lets me, when I have a full deck, to get any card I want, if I want. You'll see it soon.
So it's like a search your deck for a card? I'm trying to think what that would
Kind
be.
of.
Okay. Interesting.
Because I can't really show it.
No,
because-
nor should you. Yeah.
Because I don't know if I can actually
Oh.
play.
If it's what I'm thinking of, does it take up a slot?
Yeah, the necklace slot.
Oh, man, balls. Then yeah, it
So
would go
it's-
over the red clock, yeah. Not ideal.
But it's really good.
Well, first though we have to deal with some more problems. I think Dexter has once again he's in the lead, but only because of his cowardice. So he's made it to this massive open chamber, this lake, this ocean that never ends inside beneath Antarctica, and he's just staring up into the darkness. I'm gonna take an encounter card. It's Echoing Shrieks. I don't mind. I'm just gonna test 6 to 3. No, I'm just gonna test 6 to 3. No, it's too bad, but that's okay. I'm going to take a horror and put it on the Holy Rosary.
Oh, cool.
There we go. Good. That's me.
Here, Shoggoth.
Why would you say that?
Oh, it's just the immeasurable will of the nameless darkness,
Sure.
madness, the
No big deal,
insert
yeah.
revelation.
No big. It's not ideal, is it?
Religion. Oh God. I have to move towards the Ignivore.
Yes, which could be either down or right.
These guys have aloof,
Yes, they do. They're fighting currently. That's true.
so I could get the last clue.
Yep. Absolutely.
But okay, that will kill one of them. The soldiers will kill the other one, and then one soldier will engage me. That's fine. Or I can go down to hang with the penguins.
And then just walk out again. Well, not quite, I guess. You'll still have to... You either have to go to the runic chamber or to the submerged tunnel. I guess either way, that's kind of the issue, isn't it?
Yeah, because there's only one palimpsest left, so
Yeah.
it might be better to go to the crystal clear pool.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Get that clue. But first, we have search.
Ah, of course. Well, yeah,
That's fine.
there's a lot of people on your side now who have a lot of sanity. They can be
Yeah.
claustrophobic for you.
Also, I'm almost healed up.
Yeah, there you go. Not too bad, right?
This is fine. Jenny just wanders off to see the soldiers fight this wrangler because she was bored, I guess.
Question mark? Yeah, exactly. I think she was called, perhaps. She was called by the nameless terror. The nameless darkness, whatever it is.
So I have to end up at the sunless shore, preferably this turn.
Yeah. I mean, ideally. Now, I will say that's essential. Well, I mean, it's not impossible, but you can't go through the tunnel if you want to get there this turn.
True.
Exactly, weirdness. Sorry, I was going to write exactly. I'll just say it. Exactly.
I can go through the swept tunnel.
We must go through the mines. Yes, you're right. You could. Yeah, at this point.
Find an enemy, put it down into the crystal clear pool where it will engage the other people.
Probably, right? And get destroyed. Probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then go to the narrow opening. Hopefully not wake up the dormant Shoggoths.
Yeah, ideally. And then you should just be able to walk through from there.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3. That's 3 actions reserved for that. Because I have 1 from the Black Fan, 1 from Leo. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Okay. But I would like to get this last clue.
That would be pretty delightful.
It's a 3 shroud location. I have 4. And if I use the red clock, it's a 7 on 3.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah,
All right.
go for it.
Ooh.
That's a
Quick back of the
let's
napkin
see.
math.
32 against 3. I'm not sure if I
I
pass.
think, well, it's close, but I think you got it.
Yeah, I think like because Jenny gets +1 for each resource when she draws her elder sign. So yeah,
There's a few
32.
cards in the rogue pool. There's a lot of cards in the rogue pool that say if you succeed by 2, do something, which is great. But there's a few that say for each point you succeed by up to whatever, do X. So, I mean, 32 is like pretty insane, but I mean, still good. You definitely get the clue.
Yeah. That's the last clue, so we'll spend it and I'll flip the. How does this story end? Oh, it's a short one. Great. Ahtu seems hesitant to translate this carving. Let's see, what was Ahtu's accent?
Well,
It's
he's in the
German.
body of a German man. That's kind of what I
Yeah.
decided.
This one is about me. You ask him why he would be the subject of a mural and why he hesitates. My people, that's Louisiana
I
accent.
was wondering, yeah. That's okay. That's okay.
My people can't reproduce. I can't find my German accent. God damn it. None have been born since our victory in the war of million nights ago. None except me. You wonder aloud what allowed this to occur. In response, Ahtu points to the particular part of the mural. I was born of a union, of a ritual. My mother sire was a fluid one and did not survive the union. Already suspecting the truth, you ask for the identity of the other sire. I have already told you my name. Ibu Shotot, son of Sototh. I am the progeny of Sage Yok Sototh. Fire gasps.
Gasp.
So yeah. Dyer is a Yok Sototh's son of Sototh.
I mean, yeah, Yog-Sothoth being, I believe, one of the, well, yeah, being one of the elder gods, right? Like, which is pretty intense. So this is indeed a blessed child. Ich bin eine Gemüse. I am a vegetable.
Bit eine Gemüse. You just have to find the right way. Oh, it's the rolling R's that make it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that works.
Everyone has a way to find the voice that they want. Well, you would know. You're an actor.
I have been told that I've been told.
But yeah, for
Yay.
me it's like finding that rolling R's and then go with that, like
Going from there.
Rammstein.
Yeah. Again, right? Whatever works. I like to think it was Jenny kind of sitting there practicing her German accent as well. Just she's totally loopy after everything we've been through. She's been through.
Yeah, well, we've been through. Ooh.
I'm not an actor, but I play one on TV. Very good reading.
Oh, right, that was first action.
But that was my first action.
Second action, we don't have any victory points waiting. No. Nope.
No, I think these were meant to be the only, well, maybe not the only victory, but certainly the main way of getting them.
So, move one would be to the swept chamber.
Okay.
Let's just get this over with. Let's
Search the
find
encounter deck and discard pile for an enemy and spawn it at a connecting location.
Oh. Well, fine. Actually, no.
Hmm?
Not that one.
Oh. Poof. Something just
Wait.
vanished.
Yeah, it was this. I don't know where that came from. Because something bugged out.
Oh, my... Oh, that was... Oh, that was, the soldiers, That's my card from my deck, so it's the soldiers,
Sorry.
swarming. Oh, no, it's fine. Now I know he took my gun!
Because I was thinking of spawning penguins, but we don't know what will happen.
That is true.
So we want everything dead. That means if I put one more soldier into the crystal clear pool,
Yeah.
that wouldn't kill the... Because the Sokoth is already dead
Yes.
with the two soldiers.
But at least they won't hunt this turn, right? That's the... I mean, ideally, if it's not a hunter, that would be best. But then that's the penguin, I suppose.
Ah, screw it.
Yay! Penguins! Penguins!
Actually, let's put him here.
Okay. Oh, yeah. As far away as possible.
Yeah, cool. Now comes the fun action.
Hmm.
Because Jenny is going into the narrow opening.
Which has this strange rock formation that actually... Oh god, it's actually a live creature, isn't it?
Yeah, and Leo is like, can we go poke it? Stop it.
No, stop it. We don't have time for this.
Evgen, of course. Actually, I don't need to. Because... No, yeah. I have Jin, puts my base value at 5, then Delilah and the fan will put it up to 7
Yeah.
against...
Yeah,
7
that's
against 2. I don't think I can fail it. Unless...
You definitely shouldn't have said that. But yes, that's so far so
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, there's... Let's pull that red token of fun. Oh.
Literally the opposite.
Hunter? No hunters. I don't.
Oh no,
think
this
so.
is the good. That's the good one. You pulled the tablet.
Oh, right. So that's another 32 on 2 test.
Whee! I succeeded by 30. Thanks, Jenny.
And then the third action is to just give a one resource. Oh, no. That's a deeper darkness is that, so. I have one more action left, and
That's right.
I have one card that I want to play, but you will hate it.
If you, I say go for it. Honestly, I think if you want to play it, you should. When the round ends, we're advancing the act. That doesn't mean the scenario ends, right? But,
Actually, you're on 5 out of 6 health, so
yeah.
I'm gonna use one charge from the thermos to heal
Thank you.
1.
I promise when I get my healing spell, I will share the love. When I get the healing spell.
But yeah, just in case. And when your turn ends, take one horror.
Horror.
Yeah, I can take it.
Okay.
I can take it.
So then, in the enemy phase, there are no hunters to hunt, as you've mentioned, but the penguins do indeed come ever closer. Whoa, to the beast.
Big pool! Yay! And the Wrangler will kill one of these, which is probably the Soldat first, then the Swarm card, or...
I think it would be the swarm first, because otherwise you wouldn't know what the swarm card represents.
yeah,
Without
so
the thing in its deck.
that's yours, but also the Wrangler dies.
Boom.
Which means it goes back into the encounter deck, which is flipping soon also, but...
Hopefully not too soon.
And yeah, penguins moved.
I believe we're... Oh, yeah, wait, sorry, yes. Ah, perfect. Look what I found.
Oh, God.
Less good? I don't think you're going to be able to go back. Hang on just a second,
Don't-
Dexter. I'm going to go back.
Don't you say that.
Right. It is the end of the round, and we are both at the Sunless Shore. So I'm advancing to Act 2B, which of course is an enemy. This is the Hungry Shoggoth. 5 combat, 6 health, 4 evade. It spawns at the Sunless Shore. It is a free monster. Massive, cannot move. It uses 0 penguins.
Ah.
That's really cute. Action, spend 1 resource, parlay, test intellect 3. If you succeed, spawn 1 penguin on this enemy and evade it. Okay, no, hang on, I'm going to continue reading. Then, if there are 2 penguins on this enemy, add it to the victory display. Forced. When you would evade this enemy, instead of exhausting it, choose an investigator at your location. This enemy cannot attack the chosen investigator this round. Oh. Okay. So it doesn't actually evade it. It just, if you evade it twice, then each of us can't be attacked by it. Ugh.
So basically, I could evade it, choose that it doesn't attack me,
Yeah.
and then you would die.
Yeah, that's that's definitely one way to put it. Yeah.
Remember the comeuppance we were talking
Yes,
about?
I remember the comeuppance. I'm also going to read here Act 3A. The Very Hungry Shoggoth. Tentacles burst from the lightless water's edge, flailing towards any movement. I'm sorry?
What about the...
That was Act 1. That's 1B.
Oh,
Sorry,
right,
yes.
sorry.
Act 2B is the Shoggoth itself that I flipped just now. Right. He's hungry, shouts Atu, and he won't be reasoned with. It's got the same reaction ability with the palimpsests. It also says, when the round ends, if all remaining investigators are at the Sunless Shore and the Hungry Shoggoth is in the victory display, avancez.
I hunger.
What do you hunger for is the question.
Oh, you'll see. You'll see.
Well, we're at 9 out of 10 dooms, so I sure hope we're going to figure out how to do this as we draw our last question mark encounter cards. I don't know what's going to happen. Damn it. This is, of course, this is me moving away. No, that's fine. Okay, so I'm going to move... Oh, hang on. No, damn. All right. The nearest elite Stygian enemy is obviously the Regivore, so I have to go. Yeah. I'm going to fall back to the Monolith. I have to test Will 3. I'll just test it on the nose. I will do the Hunter thing and hope that that's okay. So I don't take any horror, but it surges. I'm going to just do this real quick here. Ah! An aloof! Sorry, there it is. And it's a Hauptmann. Aloof. A aloof hunter with swarming. 1. But he's aloof. So I will just be able to hopefully just walk out of here and help again.
Do the swarm cards go into the victory display?
Swarm cards are not added to the victory display.
Ah, okay.
I actually wouldn't have known the answer to that question at all. But there you go. Okay. That's my encounter card. Jenny, help.
I'm you know me, I'm counting how much experience can I get out of this, because I know we can win this, because I can do things.
Yeah, but yes, we have to, but we have to win this is the thing. We have this round. Right, that's it. Like, and we have to, presumably, spawn 1 penguin on it and then evade it. Or 2 penguins on it, sorry.
Oh, right. You have to... No, I can kill it.
You can do 6 damage against a 5 combat.
Enemy in 1 turn. Yes.
Incredible.
Yes, I can.
I mean, honestly, incredible. Thanatoasted, honestly, it sounds like a good angel and the devil situation. Welcome to Doomed as well, Toast. I'm here with the Crosshair.
Hello.
Okay then.
As you remember, I have hard knocks.
Yeah.
Do you know how much fight I can get?
A lot? It's true.
Yeah.
You know what? Weirdness does make a good point. Jenny's Shoggoth Punch speaks for itself.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta draw your encounter card too, but then we gotta... I guess then, yes, we do have to figure out how we want to make this work.
Yeah. Okay.
You're absolutely correct.
So that's... But of course...
Thanatoasted. Wait. Wait.
We have some soldiers.
Well, they're starting to swarm in as they hear... Well, they've managed to... I don't know where they came from, honestly, but they've managed to hear the beast coming. Yeah.
Yeah, do they engage me or the monster?
If they rival a monster, which this thing is a... Yeah, so yeah, it's absolutely... They're aloof. And they're... yeah.
Swarming.
Yes. They swarm everywhere.
That's 2 damage for us.
Yeah, yes, when the round ends. Yeah, you're absolutely correct.
Yep. So we need to do 4 damage.
Yeah, you're right.
Trust me. I'm a investigator.
I do trust you. Honestly, if you do the... Because I have no damage abilities is the problem, so... you know. Oh, sorry, I have little damage ability.
You have to be here. So...
Well, I just need to walk in, yeah.
Oh, yeah. And Hauptmann is aloof.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's come in. Hello. Would you like me to go first? I can try to contribute some evasion to the thing if you'd like.
Actually, if you can evade it, that's free damage.
Well, except that it says it has that weird forced effect on it, right? When you would evade this enemy, instead of exhausting it, choose an investigator, and it can't attack that person, so it doesn't exhaust.
True.
That's
true.
That would be nice, though.
Well, we can deal it anyway.
It's still something, right?
Yeah, any extra damage will help.
I
Let's say it
tend
like that.
to agree. So,
Because I have,
mhm.
I can say that I have 3 free damage.
Okay, it's pretty exciting. Does it have retaliate? No, it does not. I'm definitely not passing the parlay, nor do we need it. So, although that would be a good way to evade it, by the way, because
It's actually not elite.
yeah, also true. Bit weird that it's not elite, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's 3 free damage. Cool.
Okay. Well, I think then just because I don't have much to contribute to this fight, unfortunately, I'm gonna do my best. Dexter is going to, seeing the rest of the German platoon piling up behind him, he's going to pull out, or he's going to grab a gun off of one of the corpses here. This is fast, so I'll do that. So I'll come in, and I'm going to attempt to evade it with the mists, which, if I succeed, I can use the 25 automatic right away without spending an action. And then that's not great, but hopefully that'll work out. That could be fun. So,
and if you can make me immune to the attack.
yes, I think that would be best, hey? So yeah, I will use the mists to evade. I'm evading at, let's see, 6, 7 with the mists to 4, and let's make it 9. I am fearless. Well, I'm fearless, but Dexter, in this moment, he's somehow found all of his confidence and his bravery again. So 9 to 4. That is delectable. I'm going to return divination to my hand. I'm going to draw a card. Oh, actually, do I want to do that? Yep. And we heal 2 horror? Yes. And right away, I can fight with the automatic without spending an action. Here we go, Crosshair. So it is not exhausted. Okay. Oh, yeah, so sorry, I evaded it, so you will not be targeted by its attacks anymore.
Thank you.
Round. You're very welcome. I will try to shoot it at... I will try to shoot it at 3 to 5. I mean, it's not gonna... If I draw an Elder Sign, though... No, okay, that's cool. I'll just let that fail. I think I'm just gonna let that fail. Yeah.
Actually, 3 to...
Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Fail.
I don't need to... It would have failed anyway, I think, is what I'm thinking. And then... it's massive, eh? Yeah. So I need to also... Yes, I will evade it for me as well. So I'll use the mists to evade again at 7 to 4. Nope. Okay, that time it didn't work.
But isn't it aloof because of the soldiers? Oh, right. No. Yeah. It's not aloof. The soldiers are aloof.
Okay. So, unfortunately, I didn't evade it for me, but Jenny is cloaked in mist, and the Shoggoth does not see it. It is hungry, but it does not see him. Or her, rather. Anyway, that's me. Also, I found my healing spell, but I can't use it.
This is basically our last turn, I'm imagining.
This is the last turn. We go to 10 Doom at the top of the next round.
Or we kill that thing.
Yeah, we have... No, exactly. We must kill it. Yeah.
Takes 2 damage. Soldiers, that's guaranteed. Right?
Yeah, it should. That seems to be... The Hauptmann will also run in. they'll be here. Oh no, they're not. They don't. They're not rivals with the monster, so that's not a thing. But that's okay.
Yeah. But yeah, so basically it has 4 health.
Yeah, essentially, right? Damn, Toast. That sucks. Good luck. Err. That's
I'm
the
trying
frightening
to
one. That's the fear one, right? Yeah, it's the fear one.
Overwhelming fear. Sorry.
Good luck, Toast. So what's the plan there, Jenny? Jenny Barnes with your freaking 8 cards and your, what is this? Look at this, 9 cards on the table. Incredible.
I just have to think.
course.
Do I want to take the movement action of the red clock? Because I'm trying to figure. I can handle the Shoggoth.
Mm-hmm.
That's not an issue.
Okay.
I'm trying to think. Do we want 2 victory points or the 1 guaranteed victory point from the Shoggoth? Because I think I might be able to kill Hauptmann as well.
Yeah. I think you'd probably end up killing the thing first, whatever this is, the swarm card.
Oh, right.
Which is,
yeah.
that's, you know what, I'm realizing now, because they don't do anything. I was kind of confused as to why they're there, but of course, it's because they have swarming. So you have to kill the swarm, then you
Yeah.
have to kill the friggin', yeah.
Yeah, so not gonna do that.
Okay.
So first off, let's exhaust Delilah and do a 1
1
damage to the Shoggoth.
Seems good. Thanks, Delilah. Pew!
Can't exhaust it, so as my first yeah. First black fan action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not dead. No. Cool.
That's good.
Yeah. As my first black fan action.
Yeah. I know what we're doing here. Oh, no, maybe not. Oh, yeah.
Just tossing aside the Eye of Jinn and the black fan to pull out her twin 45s.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
How much ammo do we need?
Well, you can only fire like 4 shots. Potentially. Or maybe
Yeah.
more, I don't know.
Well, I have 4 actions. Let's put it. Oh yeah, I don't need the 20 resources anymore. Oh, and I get 1 from the red
The
clock.
resource, yeah.
So yeah, 4.
Okay.
4 ammo, just in case.
I'm imagining Jenny like spinning around, you know, she's got her guns finally. She's I presumably picked them off some of these dead soldiers who are being smashed around by the hungry Shoggoth.
Yeah, like first Delilah takes a shot at this. Oh yeah, it does have attack of opportunity, so it will deal 2 damage and 2 horror when I pull out the guns.
Yes. Your health and sanity are also back to normal, and so are your stats from losing the fan. But that's okay. I mean, that doesn't kill you for sure.
Yeah.
2 damage and 2 horror. Oof.
Well, Delilah did the fighting, so she can take 1. And I'm imagining that Leo is also getting scrappy against these Shoggoth.
I like this sort of wonderful criminal crew you've got fighting this monster. Dexter really tried, man. I'm just gonna put that out there. He really tried.
Yeah, with the soldiers, of course.
Oh
because
yes, well,
Jenny-
you know, it's part of the crew. Yeah, for now, they're part
Yeah.
of the crew for now.
Second action. Say hello to my little friends.
Yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Spend 1 ammo. Fight. You get +2 for this attack. This attack deals 2 damage. So that's 6 against 5. Nah. Let's make it 7, 8, 9, 10 against 5.
That seems good. That's,
Yeah.
that's a good use of the hard knocks for sure.
Yeah. 10 against.
No. Oh no.
This is how we're playing it.
I just-
Okay. Cool.
Gotta say hello to my little friend. Click, click, click. Oh, safety's still on. God damn, like, just. Oh, it's coming for
turn
you.
that
Look out.
safety off. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. 10 against
Do I have
5.
any combat icons? I don't have any combat icons.
There we go. So, Hunter. Oh, nearest unengaged hunter enemy immediately resolves its hunter keywords as if it had prey. Only you. If it reaches your location, it catches you. That would be Hauptmann, not the Swarm Hauptmann, but the Hauptmann.
Well, they
right?
move as a pack. I think swarm enemies. It's sort of like they kind of move together thing, which is weird. I don't.
Okay.
It's a very, very confusing kind of
Ah,
situation.
fine. Like, come around, boys. This is your card, by the way.
Ah, thank you.
Just remembering.
Mhm.
But the damage goes through because it succeeds.
Right.
So that's 3 out of 6 damage.
Uh-huh.
More volley with the guns. Okay. The enemies will do 2 damage. I just want to make this absolutely sure.
I mean, yeah, I suppose, right? They rival monsters. There's a monster at their location, so they'll attack it in the enemy phase. That makes sense. Yeah.
I took the 2 damage from Hauptmann and friends.
Hauptmann and friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna have to hit you, unfortunately. But I guess
Yeah.
it's still okay.
If the Hungry Soko dies to the soldiers, we advance.
At the end of the round, if we're there and the Shoggoth's in the victory display. Actually, that's a great question. So I think we've been playing it that even if the soldiers kill something with victory, it still goes in the victory display.
Yeah.
I believe that's how we've been playing it.
So it only needs 1 more damage. Cool. That means, just to make it sure, let's call in a small favor.
From Delilah, of course, who's already done, her one thing, but she's just chalking up the pay.
Just to do that 1 damage that we need.
Excellent.
That means I have 1 action left. The Shoggoth will die. It will actually hit us if we leave it alive. Because it's massive.
Good point. Okay, so I'm going to die then, unfortunately.
Okay, so then
Let's do
I
that.
do have to shoot it.
Suppose that's not good. Wish I'd had if I had
I
been
do-
able to
I
evade
do.
it. I could, yeah, sorry.
I have 1 action left. I did want to use Delve 2 deep because I'm greedy like that, but... But yeah, I have to kill it myself. C'est la vie. Jenny has to take down another Shoggoth.
She could do this with her bare hands, but she'll use her guns. Weirdness, I agree. Why are they still here? Go home. The Antarctica's no place for you. Like, it's horrible. Get out of here.
So, as the picture shows, Jenny just somehow, from her thermos, I think, pours herself a martini,
Incredible.
looks at the Shoggoth like, well, it's been fun, but I'm rather bored of this place. And pew pew. Oh, I do need to have 10 left for the unscrupulous loan.
Upkeep will still happen at least. So there's that, if that's something that's useful.
So that's 2. I would actually shut the thing and not use my... No, that's the same. Well, if I lose the unscrupulous loan, that's fine.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world, I suppose. That's true.
It's just 3 experience lost,
Yeah.
basically.
There's definitely -4s in the bag. I think there's a curse as well, but I think it's mostly there's -4s in the bag.
Yeah, -4 is the maximum negative thing that can happen. That's 5. Give me a 6.
I don't have any icons for you, unfortunately. I really would. I would throw you. I'd pitch you one if I could.
Yeah,
I need
I
a
don't
willpower
like
icon. I can help with that.
But I do want to make sure. And if this is like... I'm gonna lose the unscrupulous loan anyway.
Well, you could get lucky, right? If you paid just 2, you'd be 3 up, and then you'd still get your money back in upkeep. But that's the question: is like, is 3 up enough, right?
I don't want to leave it to chance. Like, -4 is the maximum.
I thought that was your whole thing.
Yeah. But like,
You don't have any wild icons or anything, I imagine.
no.
No, okay.
No icons left.
Oh, right. Delve Too Deep doesn't have icons. I remember now. It's funky.
3. That's 5. That's 6. 6 against 5. And 8 against 5. Yeah. I do have to spend 1 more. Well, I'll just lose the unscrupulous loan and hope that I don't draw a tentacle.
That would be pretty bad. In this situation, I think, yeah.
Can I, just to make sure, can I look at the chaos bag?
Of course.
Cool.
It's open information.
Yeah.
I mean,
Just
relatively.
making...
You gotta open it to open the information, but yeah, it's there.
Oh, there's 1 curse token there.
Mm-hmm.
That's a -2.
And a rollingness. Yep.
Yeah. So -6 is the maximum.
That's true.
Cool. And I'm gonna lose the scrupulous loan anyway, so let's go all out.
Perfect.
That's 10 extra into the attack. That's 12, 16 against 5. How about that?
You definitely aren't tempting fate. Not at all. Let's do it. Bring it
Okay.
on, Crosshair. Jenny Barnes.
1 out of 23 tokens.
Yay!
And in her
Oh,
usual fashion, she just spins around and fires her guns at this so-called monstrous Shoggoth. And a couple of bullets hit right in that right way.
I feel like it Yeah, I feel like the beast kind of, you managed to get it in some of its more important eyes. Roars.
Just like glance towards the soldiers, like that's how you do it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how you do it. And then they all turn their guns on you, right? They're just like, stop.
Right. There's the enemy phase still to go.
Right.
Ugh.
Because hunter, penguins... I'm just moving stuff that won't make a difference here. But then... Yeah, right between those eyes and the other eyes.
These two soldiers will engage.
Yes. Correct.
And I have 2 of these. So 4 damage. You can actually tank that.
Yep. Absolutely. I can take 1 damage, but not both, unfortunately. So I think that would make sense. So the soldiers, I guess, all kind of turn, watching the bullets smash into this Shoggoth that then collapses back into the sea. They all turn their weapons on us, recognizing, of course, Dexter and Jenny as the traitors from their ship, and they start blasting.
So yeah, I'll just take 1 of that, 1 of that. Then there's 2 enemies left. Do you want to take 1 damage?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And I take 1 horror at the end of my turn.
As well. Yeah, that's true. Oh, and there's my weakness, a classic time for it to appear. Self-destructive nature. Dexter's horrified watching Jenny and Co go down under a hail of bullets, but they're fine. They're all fine.
This is probably the best draw that I could have had, because now that we are going into the final thing, I drew this.
Gotta go. I'm out of here. Well, actually, yeah, let's both get out of here, right? When the round ends, if all remaining investigators are at the Sunless Shore and the Hungry Shoggoth is in the victory display, thank you, Jenny Barnes.
Yep.
Advance. The Kraken sleeps. The creature slips back beneath the lightless waters. You hurry past before you attract the attention of anything else, other than this German platoon.
Jesus.
Resolution 1. Atu leads you across the beach. In the distance you hear what can only be more of the plastic monstrosities hunting out in the teeming sea. After some distance you come to a cliff face, which Atu begins to climb with unnatural vigor, clinging to it like a great man-shaped spider and urging you to follow. The more practical of your group, Delilah probably, unpack climbing gear, and with everyone securely tied together, you begin to slowly and carefully ascend with the use of pitons, doesn't matter. It takes what must be over an hour of exhausting and painstaking clamoring, the sound of the penguins in the air all the time. You are not halted by creatures natural or unnatural, and you feel the pressing weight of the Stygian abomination far below fade from your mind. At last you reach the top of the cliff, and find Atu there waiting for you, cooking the flesh of several huge penguins in a surprisingly civilized and appetizing feast, given the circumstances. Famished, you did say you were hungry. You feast before moving on. Record in your campaign log that the investigators traversed the tunnels beneath the Sunless Sea. We traversed the tunnels beneath the Sunless Sea. And we earn Victory X, which I believe we kind of had looked at before, is 7, if I'm not mistaken.
I don't think any of the locations have. Nope.
Shishka Penguin. I'm sorry, reading. It's true.
So
And proceed to scenario 6B.
yeah,
God.
7 victory to some, 9 victory to others.
Well, you live another day, Jenny Barnes. For now, Jenny Barnes. And this brings us to the end of, I would argue, the longest single scenario we have yet to play on Doomed, or Twoomed, as it were. Next time we play, it will be City of the Elder Things Part B, Part 1, and hopefully only Part 1.
Yeah.
We're going to have to find out.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil to people, but I will be looking at what would have happened if we failed that last one.
I mean, we would have probably just been shish kebabbed by the beast, which is, of course, not good for you in particular, but perhaps... if we had doomed out, maybe we'd see, right?
I do have to remember that I lost the unscrupulous loan.
Yes, and that Searching for Izzy is out as well. I can make a note of that somewhere.
Yeah, I just need one mental trauma.
Coming. I'm just going to write unscrupulous loan.
I'll add it
note of it.
when I spent the XP, but yeah.
I mean, it could be better. Yeah, well, exactly. Reading. This is what's so wild. Thank you all so much for joining us today on Doomed. We had a good time. And a long scenario. I'm enjoying some of the themes of the campaign, but it feels quite clunky to have such big, long scenarios with so many moving parts. Just takes a lot, you know? It's kind of fun.
Yeah.
It was an adventure. There's more coming, Weirdness, don't worry.
I think we took it a bit slow because we thought that this might be over quickly.
Well, so next time there will be a bit more pep in our step, I think, as we go, because I wouldn't be surprised if Part 6B is exactly the same thing, Crosshair. One map, you get to the end, another map. I wouldn't be surprised. I haven't seen it, but that's just a thought I have.
Yeah, it might be quicker, it might be slower, but at least Jenny got to kill another elder thing.
Excellent. And kill it, she did. Do I have to do that? Oh, wrong way. There we go.
Only 9 experience. I could have gotten us to 10.
You could have gotten you 10, and me something else.
Oh, yeah, true. But I mean, yeah.
I mean, I'm not. I do like experience. That's for sure. That's not at issue here. Well, I think that brings us to the end of the stream for tonight. Thank you very much for joining us. I won't be streaming on Tuesday, as is my usual time slot. There won't be a stream on this channel because I will be doing other actory things next week. So it'll be a very busy week for us. However, if you want to see, speaking of actory things, you can join us for session 1 of Changeling Riverwild starting tomorrow, Sunday, 5 p.m. Eastern, our RPG Clinic. That's our new Changeling The Dreaming 20th Anniversary Edition campaign. I'm really excited. It looks like a cool cast of folks and a cool freehold, and I think it's going to be a different tone. I'm really excited for us to figure that out together. What is it? Now I have to know. Crosshair, I'm looking it up. Ugh. I think somebody did fuck it up. It's not bad. It's not bad, eh? But that's going to do it for us for today. Again, thank you all very much. I hope to see you tomorrow and again through the week. But take care of yourselves. Be well. If this stream has taught me anything, it's that you always keep going. Because even when things seem hopeless, there is always a Jenny at the end of the tunnel. Have a good rest of the night, folks. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.